I have people behind me. I can do whatever I like. Then we can be divided into that 3 parts of it.
Okay, bra, wait. Before you go further, hold on, please. We want to go back to Monday. Please, no vex now. Iya Mohbad tried reaching Mohbad maybe 3 or 4 times on Monday. Mohbad was sleeping. Mohbad, and at some point on Monday, they said, Emma Jekari Okuomo, whatever, right? That was on Monday at Paparino, or Tuesday. It was on Monday. So, at what point did Iya Mohbad stop calling Mohbad? Did she stop speaking of calling Mohbad because she eventually spoke to Mohbad? Or she went to that house on Monday? If you're calling somebody later, and your son, and somebody is telling you, as a parent, as a mother, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep calling to hear from your son? Are you going to just sit down in your house and say, oh, my, all right? Or, what would you do?
To buttress your point, I also look at this part that there is 2 things, or there are similar things that happened at that initial stage of this case. The first interview Baba made, he reflected that he had a dream. The first interview Iya Mohbad made, she reflected that she had an inspiration or a dream kind of, or an hallucination kind of. These people could have known the truth and wanted to hide behind a plausible deniability. That, I don't know if I'm making sense though, but this thing is too deep, but there is similarity in that account both of them gave them. Don't you think so, Jagun?
I will still disagree with you on that. Now, you went to the Baba bit that Baba said. Baba was narrating the next, that was on Wednesday, I believe. Nibati Omoku, okay, let's say Baba added Ajasa, see, to make it look sweet and all of that. So Iya Mohbad too added Ajasa, Mulala, I'll put that, maybe I saw, maybe I hallucinated or whatever. I'm going to give her a slack on that. But I'm going back to, you were calling your son that was supposed to give you 5 million. You did not get through to that son. You continued calling. Wife eventually answered the phone and said, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká sókún ọmọ and that. So that Monday, what made you stop calling? Was it because you eventually spoke to your child? Or you picked up your bata, you went to that house that day? As a father, let me ask you, Bra, if you were put in that scenario, what would you do when you are calling your child? You can't get through to that child, and your daughter-in-law is telling you, now what would you do? Tell me. Don't forget, when they talk about Mohbad on Tuesday, this man jumped on the boat straight up.
Sniper. This is the chain of events, and I stand to be corrected as I analyze it. And this is how the chain of events should have looked like in a sensible atmosphere. Right? Removing emotions, removing fear, removing all this shock and all, removing all that in a sensible atmosphere. This is how it should look like. And this was what it looked like. We all know what transpired. But this, let me go to how it should look like. They called. You as Baba, you've been calling, they call you, and that this thing is happening, or you have an hint that something happening, like you said, someone called you before you entered Bota. No. As a Baba that is close to his son, you pick up your phone, you call your son. You should have your son. Hold on.
Pick it, no. Just keep. Pick it from Monday to Monday, then Monday was Tuesday was Baba, so pick it from Monday, going to Tuesday.
In the same analysis to
let's go into partial here.
Please,
chain of events. You said chain of events. So you have to go with the chain of events. Monday was before Tuesday.
All right, let me put it this way, right? Let's not be divided on that. The parents that are giving their accounts, both father and the mother, should have called. In case Iya Mohbad calling the wife, and in case of Baba muting that, let me get there and see. Both of them should have called in the first instance. So let us get that fact stated.
Now, called now. What are you saying?
Iya called the son. I'm talking about the son.
Iya was calling Paparino. Please elaborate. Whose phone was Iya calling?
Wife me.
Hold on first. Hold on. Call the wife. Oh my, I'll pay phone somewhere now. Paparino,
you are insinuating.
Hold on.
The mother called the son, then the wife, and then called the son again on afternoon, then the wife. Always son, then wife, son, then wife.
But if you partiality judgment,
partiality, continue money will solve.
But that's why I asked Paparino. Paparino has corrected us now. I know you want to come first.
Okay, good. Yes, let us now assume. Let us now state it. Let us state it categorically now that the mother called the son, and the son was not picking. Maybe the phone was not going through. And then, in the rightful sense, she called the wife. And the wife was saying, Wummi, I beg you, wasn't that the response? Well, I cut them some slack from me saying this, his dreamt about, because all those things are still shrouded in darkness. Let us move on. You know those places, we can't finish analyzing it. We will always be seeing all these loopholes, all these small pinch loopholes that we can excavate and escalate and all.
Bruh, people in the comment section said I should remind you to answer that question. If you could even skip it.
Which one?
Question. When I said,
which question?
If you are the father, the parents, and you're calling your child, what would you do? Would you go or you continue calling? That what would you do?
I would go, of course. Now I called and I wasn't getting response, and that is why that was why I jumped to the father, because it is stated that the father was not even. He didn't even say I was calling my son in his account. I listened to him many times. Me, I'm a father, and I have children too. So I look at how I can do to my children. Say I put myself in it, and I have a father too. And I expect that my father to do such thing to me too. So I'm getting it from that end.
Bro, who has done the right thing? The Mohbad that heard on Monday that couldn't get through his son. She didn't go on Monday, but she went on Tuesday evening. And Baba that heard in the evening and jumped on the boat to go and see his son to an hospital. Who has done the right thing? Who cannot show?
Do you know if you want to be liberal? Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you want to be liberal, yeah. Someone who has said Monday and came back and it's a Monday, I've said this. Will you take them because they've said that one they cannot change their mouth when they are not out? Do you want to say what they've said in the first instance? We keep saying that and don't reckon with what they are saying now.
Wait, hold on.
I'm trying to look at your. You said what?
She changed that it wasn't Monday she caused. That it was Tuesday.
Yeah, she changed recently now. Paparino. She changed one line that she was there. And then so Monday yeah. I heard that.
Wait, hold on. Let's get that. Paparino. Paparino. Has she debunked the calling Mohbad or Monday?
You mean Mohbad mother?
Yes.
No. Mohbad mother, I think only debunked that she heard of the death of Mohbad on Tuesday, something like that. Not, she has not debunked the fact that she called me on Monday.
So which means
not calling. I'm talking about.
Bro, you want to make it all up. Now that's why I say you are being partial now. Now you're trying to change. You're trying to twist it now. So let's be. Wait, America. Let's be factual now. Did the Mohbad say she called on Monday and she retracted that and said no, it was on Tuesday I called. I made the mistake that it was Monday. What did she say? I want to get that straight.
I'm not talking about the call though. What I'm looking at the whole generality of.
Jagomolu, look at what they have been. Those intervene the woman, right? They will say, "Mommy, àwọn kan ní Monday lẹ sọ pé ẹ gbọ́ nípa òkú Mohbad. Ẹ sọ fún wọn ṣé Monday lẹ gbọ́ àbí Tuesday." Juma was at Tuesday ni o. So you understand?
You see all these things there.
Not that she's telling the story and it's all corresponding.
So Rob be brand will be a question lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó ti bá prepare question yẹn. Ó wá answer the way tí ó ṣe máa nice.
Tí máa gbé kan nu wọn sí kalẹ̀ tí máa gbà mú pẹ̀lú question. Because ọ̀rọ̀ question wọn náà láti máa mú ọ̀rọ̀ jáde. It's not like you prepare question for anybody. Let them talk. Allow them speak their mind. And then you listen. You could be a good listener. You will remove from what they are saying. You remove question. Don't premeditate anybody. Go with an open mind. Just be open-minded. Expect them to say something that you expect. Be a magnet. Try to hold things. Listen. But what they do most is that they go there with premeditated questions. Or they have prepped this person. Like, okay, I will ask you this. And that person is already trying to... And know how you can concoct lies. Although, Tejalaba Solodo, I won't come with you, Toto.
But, Pra, let me ask you another question, Pra. Why do you think that this interview they've all been going to, including Baba and Wummi, why are they focused on DNA and properties more than the pie of Mohbad? Why?
And that was why I came up. I get your question. That was why I came up. You see, Paparino was making all those analyses, and those analyses were making much sense, and it was in tandem with everything I've said in the past, that these people are working together. Because if you remove Prime Boy, you scatter these case. Because that is the original starting point. Even if...
All right, let me take over a little bit so that we can ginger the house again, and then question can be arised. Now, or arose, whatever. Now, you see, I'm very interested in this side from the citizen, where this is the Jebami. Okay, the Jebami was asked a question that before the incident that happened between Mohbad and Prime Boy, are you aware of any issue between Prime Boy and the deceased? And then he answered. He said, this is DJ Bami Mohbad DJ. He said, I just know that Prime Boy is a very playful person that doesn't respect Mohbad when they are outside. Mohbad always warned him to call him Mohbad when they are outside, and he can call him Promise when they are inside. Are you sure it's not Wummi that is coaching this Ibami? Because Wummi said the same thing. Now, so the lawyer asks, so there was no issue. The Ibami, no, there was no issue. The questioner, that the lawyer, do you have an idea what led to this fight? The Jebami, no idea. Because the Jebami also claimed that there is a fight. No idea. Now, question, did he call him Promise at this particular show? The Jebami, I don't know. I was not there when the fight happened. Lawyer, when you guys got home after the injury was sustained at the show, who administered first aid on Mohbad? Spirit cleaning, it was me. It was the next day I did that. That night, nobody administered anything. It was that night I went to get Spirit and Panadol for the pain. And when I got home, he was already asleep. And it was the next day that I cleaned the wound for him. Let's stop there.
Paparino, if it was the next day that she cleaned the wound, which is now...
Who wants to be an analyst on YouTube? If I go live on YouTube, not today, but maybe any of these days. Like I'll be analyzing, but I won't need much people because YouTube you can't bring much guests. So who can do that very well? I guess you guys should be able to run.
Paparino, count me in.
Okay.
I don't want to disclose who I am, though, but it's line with my profession.
Where the sniper is out. Okay, the sniper is out. I thought he was selling. So anyway,
with my profession.
So
what I was saying is that if somebody is saying I cleaned his wound in Wummi saying that I cleaned Mohbad's wound.
This is the Japan. You see, they got home 2 a.m. that night, and that same night he went
on Monday.
That's Monday early morning, 2 a.m. That same night he didn't even relax. He himself didn't even sleep. He went to buy spirits and cotton wool. You know, for someone to go buy spirit and cotton wool, there have to be enough bleeding. Let's be frank here.
2 a.m.
They were trying to stop something. There was a bleeding that they were trying to stop.
If 2 a.m.
Actually, that happened. Exactly.
2
Then 2 a.m. in the morning, he said he went to buy that spirit and cotton wool, right? So, and when he came back, Mohbad has slept on the bed sheet like that. Could that have been the blood that stained the bed sheet? And then in the morning, Mohbad woke up. He eventually cleaned the wound.
But with this whole thing, Paparino, when did they call that nurse? That is the key to unlock those questions you're asking.
Yes, according to now, spending is giving us spending is let's work with spending. Spending said, spending, I don't understand that guy. I don't understand that guy. I need Paparino. I need to speak one-on-one to spending. Spending may be telling the truth, and we're able not to catch it, or people don't know how to ask him questions. They respect these guys. When most of those hosts, when they bring these guys, they respect them, they pamper them, and they spoil them. This is what you see what West did to spending, how they become very important. Now he's working by himself. Well, now nobody's taking money, because that was how they were stealing money from the public. Telling they want to protect this let us contribute money for protection, money for bodyguard, money for this. No. Papa, what are you doing? You're sitting down there. Oh gosh.
Now
they are working by themselves. Why are you guys doing that? You have to contribute money for them to speak. For them to speak their truth for that the law they have to be contributed money for. So because money wasn't contributed, some of them will not
watch life size.
Well, anyway, please, I don't want to divert. Please, I'm coming. Okay, I'm still on the blood. Okay, that night. Okay. So now on this issue of spending, we are curious about what time spending called. According to spending, he left that home about 11 a.m. Okay, by 11 a.m. And according to him, he said they called him, they told him that they needed a nurse. And he sent the number of the nurse. But according to the police said when spending notice Mohbad's hand, okay, and said that you have to go to hospital. You have to go to the hospital. That was when spending insists that Mohbad must go to the hospital and volunteer to call his own nurse. Spending saw something that made him call his nurse. But in the narration of spending right now, it is looking like spending was not in the house. What was happening in that house that everybody's claiming I was not there? Lifestyle, I was not there. Darusha, I was not there. Spending, I left. Everybody don't want to be.
Paparino, let me ask you a question as if this is spending, as if you are spending. Let me ask you a question. Spending, you have ascertained that Mohbad and Prime Boy had a little misunderstanding around, all right? Do you think...
Japan or spending? Who are you asking?
I'm asking spending now.
All right.
Spending was at the party and he ascertained that he saw Mohbad and Prime Boy had scuffle, right?
Mhm.
Am I on the right now?
That makes sense.
I will now ask Penny that scuffle that they had. Do you think Prime Boy used something diabolical? Because that was the first impression everybody had. Do you think Prime Boy used something diabolical to touch Mohbad, or do you think that was just a normal fight and Mohbad died at home and probably whistles from the nose that you called?
Now, that's a very good question. That's a very, very good question. And you know, me myself, because I'm not just focused on Mohbad died at home. Because if you go by the story Mohbad died at home, the only person you will hold responsible is the nurse. Because if you are listening to what they are saying, if you say you believe that Mohbad died at home, who told you that Mohbad died at home? Wummi, right? It means you believe Wummi. If you believe Wummi, the same Wummi also told you that a nurse came to treat Mohbad. Why are you being cherry picking? You see, people are in trouble. All right? That's why I said that we have to push for investigation into suspicious areas. And I've been asking, people have been talking about Obama Kenji. Could Mohbad have been punched truly by Prime Boy in such a way that he was affected? Did he got home? And did he even got home consciously? All of these questions are there to be asked. To answer. Okay, as I said, I see nothing in a haste of declaring Prime Boy innocent, Naramali Samilari. I see this for me, it's a very wrong move. And again, by the way, what charges was sent to the DPP that the DPP had to decide upon? It was a charge of bullying and assault. So it's like they're in a haste to quickly, the same, like they are working towards a particular solution, towards the nose. They have made you guys believe everything happened in the house. Now they only have to make you believe that it's the nurse. After you have done your autopsy, everything, they are the last, they will bring the nurse, and the nurse will say, I met him alive, I met his wife.
Paparino, can I say something? Paparino, can I say something?
Any other opinion anymore?
Now, you see, let us all open our head. This is what is playing, Paparino. If you charge Prime Boy, or you think, let me just start it this way. Prime Boy is the source. Let us agree. Anything, even from the non-story and all, Prime Boy is still the source. Now, let us put it like this. If you now remove Prime Boy, that is the source, because you want to, it means because you want to protect Naramali and Samilari, which if Prime Boy is not removed, it can be another sub-origin, and you, Samilari and Naramali, might be the origin of this whole thing.
You got it. That's
completely.
That's what they have to quickly remove Prime Boy, and Naramali. Because
That's the problem they have.
you see, exactly, why not include spending? Spending on, they are reducing the equation. They are simplifying. Spending will be free in the court. Spending will be free in the court. I can bet anybody, North cannot get anything more than 2 to 5 years imprisonment. Because that's part of the plan. They would have agreed that, okay, carry all this cost on you, say it was your injection, everything, don't worry, we will stand for you. We are the one that run this country. We will stand by you, okay? Let your scams put down. They are fools, right? They don't know how to think. They are crying. Just call it on you. When you get there, don't mind what they are saying. No? We have promised you, you're not going to serve more than 2 years or 3 years or maximum 5 years. All right? It was your injection. That's just what you say. And that case closed. Michael Jackson, was killed by his doctor, right? The man served 2 years and was out. And if that Michael Jackson case too was deeply investigated, Michael Jackson has a lot of haters, a lot of white supremacists, a lot of people of high ranking who don't agree with Michael Jackson, who don't like him.
They don't like him.
Everything, and they could have used anybody. So look at the offense of that doctor for giving Michael Jackson overdose, a physician. Even though he's well qualified, they asked him during trial. They said, but you know that what you give to Michael Jackson is overdose. He said, but Michael Jackson wanted more. And they said, but you know better.
Can I ask you a question, Paparino?
And then he looked down like this.
Can I ask you a question, Paparino?
Why
In
not?
your own study of that case of Michael Jackson and the doctor, do you think the doctor was acting alone in that complicity?
I don't think that was a negligence. I will not think that Michael Jackson cannot force his physician what to give to him. Michael Jackson would have easily go get it by himself. His physician would not risk himself to do that.
Do you see similarities in this case?
That's what Michael Jackson was having a show in London, if you remember.
Yes, now.
Was having a very big show.
Do you see the similarities with this just from Mohbad?
No,
They are saying Mohbad
Paparino, Michael Jackson influenced the doctor. You know?
That's do you have evidence? Do you have evidence? It's what
no. Because the doctor, you understand, the doctor says, you understand, that he demanded for more. You know,
and they asked him in the court, they just said, but he should know better. And then he looked up like this, if you watch that video. That
is why I said, you understand, he influenced him, you understand, because that is the reason why...
I will not agree with the doctor, do you understand? You guys should think properly now. What if Michael Jackson didn't influence him? That is excuse.
Yes, it's a complete...
How would you know his mind? How would you know?
Conspiracy in Paparino. You see the similarities.
They find way to escape. Look at how you know this conspiracy. Look at Mohbad case now. They all lie on Mohbad. They said, look at it. They said all of them, for you to know that they all conspired. I will not even believe you because of this one statement only that I want to make right now. I swear, I will tell you there was conspiracy. For the police to say that they all of them that went to show Mohbad, they all told Mohbad to go to the hospital and Mohbad refused. What did they see in him? Is it minor court that made them tell Mohbad to go to the hospital? And why all of them insist that he must go to the hospital?
Yeah.
They are looking for ways. They are looking for to take their lives. Something has happened to Mohbad. Right from outside on the bridge or wherever before he came home. They just drive him home, keep him in the room and look for narrative. Believe me, this is only 24 hours to come out with something to say. Don't tell me it's exactly the same time that everything happened and they start planning things to say.
No. That is why they waited for a long time before they announced it.
Part of the calls they make, that's where Zulu get to find out about that on Monday. Because some people told some people.
But to me, you know, I might be wrong. I believe Zomo is part of this case.
I mean, Zoro, not Zomo. There's Zoro, there's Zomo.
It's Zomo. The one.
Yeah, but there is Zoro also that put there. There is. Do you know Zoro?
No, I don't know that one.
Zoro is the one who said Mohbad died on Monday. Zoro, that said he and Mohbad could have made they were seeing medicine after that, whatever. That's so like Mohbad died on Monday.
You see, and Splendid. I believe that Splendid, you understand, that he knew more than he's saying. Something, I am telling you, this, my spirit, you know, I might be wrong, you understand. Me, I believe that Zomo knew something about this case and spending, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe they promised him something, maybe he has taken some, I don't know. You know, but I want to believe Wummi does not have this kind of capacity, you understand, to shut these guys up. For them not to be able not to talk. Somebody, when this thing happened, that is why, you know, they've told them what to say, you know, and how to act. They've given them their, you know, directives that you get out of the house. You are not in the house. You just say this way, just say. That is, I am telling you, you see this for me coming back again now. And look at everything he's saying. Trust me, they are going to invite that Zomo to court. They are going to invite, okay, they invited the nurse already. It's going to be between Zomo.
Sorry, Jacob. How can you link Zomo with this case? How can you link?
Okay, all right, okay, listen. Me, that 3 seconds, you understand? At the end of the day, you think they just forgetting that 3 seconds? No, it's still coming back. That 3 seconds video is coming back. You understand? And
Wummi and Zomo, you understand, their explanation is contradictory. You understand? Wummi says is fighting Zomo in the video. Zomo says no, that Wummi is fighting Mohbad. That when he tried to step in and stop Wummi, Wummi said he's going to you. We are not talking about soldier here. I will stab you. You know? So definitely, because me, I believe in that 3 seconds video. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you look at the floor in the video, you know, it represents or it resembles the floor of Mohbad new house. And don't forget, they said that by the time they get back to the house on that fateful night, that the door was open, that somebody was in the house. So who was in the house? Me, I believe this Zomo is part of this. That is why I think Wummi is selling him out. You know, Wummi is trying to just, at every angle, is trying to, you know, to take himself out of this case. That is, to me.
So can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Why would Wummi sell out Zomo if they both conspired? Because what you are now saying, they have conspiracy. Wummi
Okay,
and
listen.
Zomo, they have no.
Yes.
Hold on. Listen to that question. No. Don't listen. Now, with your analysis now, you are saying that Wummi and Zomo were the one fighting, and Zomo has something to do with that. We are now agreeing that there is a 3 seconds video.
No, that is what Wummi said.
Now,
Wummi
okay,
said
that is what you said, and you are going by what she said, that it was she and Zomo. Now, why would Wummi now sell out Zomo when she wants to hide work by Mohbad? Why?
Okay, because you understand, because that 3 seconds video, you understand what I'm saying? There is no way they knew, you understand, that something is behind that 3 seconds video. Because Adura said that there is 10 minutes of the video, you know, Adura have indicted Wummi, and Adura refused to mention Zomo. You understand what I'm saying? He has indicted Wummi and Mohbad that these people are in the video. Okay, but the third person, he did not mention. So Wummi came out and said that 3 seconds video, just like what he said about the CCTV, that don't write anything about it. It was my fight and Zomo. Zomo was my schoolmate. You know, we've been together for a long time. So we had a quarrel, you know, and it was Mohbad who was making the video. Now, when Zomo came out, Zomo said it was not like that. You know, he said totally contrary word to what Wummi said. He said in his word that it was Wummi and Mohbad that are fighting. And there is no way that you can be fighting and be recording yourself at the same time. You understand? Wummi said it was Mohbad who was recording.
Can we make this thing conversational? Like,
okay.
Now, I like where you are now, because I like where you drove yourself to now. That you said there is no way somebody will be recording themselves while they are fighting.
It's not possible.
Good. Now, let me ask you a question. At this point, they have said different things which you have removed, which you have analyzed to us, that you quoted to us that they said this one said that, and disparities, right? Yeah. But there is one similarities they all are saying. But you cherry picked. Adura was saying this video is 3 years and it's not the house. Zomo said
this video is 3 years and it's not the house.
I didn't
This
put that
video is 3 years and it is not the house. Why do you single-handedly remove that truth or that iota of the truth and you started discovering your own brain with different conspiracies?
All right, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But since you mentioned it, you understand what I'm saying. I can clearly tell you that is why I said I disprove what they said by saying that the video, the flaw in the video, which Yomi tried to prove that it was the same flaw in the house where Mohbad present house was the same flaw in the video when we saw it, like yellowish flaw like this, like a brown something, brown flaw, not yellow, brown. You know what I'm saying? That is why I have said it anyway. That is why I don't believe they are 3 years back.
Can I burst your bubble
like
now?
3 years ago.
Can I burst your bubble now?
Okay.
I can record you this video now. I can screen record this video now and turn it to sepia. It will look like negative and white. Sepia. I can change. I can go to HUE. I can. No. I don't want to believe that. No, I don't do that. I live in the States. Listen, you understand? I get you.
I can play so many things.
Listen.
Okay, me, I don't believe in that one. You understand? If you put it to that area, I will withdraw from this box, because that means we will never get to the end of this case
now.
Because technology. Look at what happened to Zelensky. For example, look at what happened between Zelensky.
How many seconds did you Zelensky?
Look at what happened. You understand? They make AI to box. You understand? To hit. What do they call it? President Wai.
Jacob Enisuru. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín ni pé ẹ̀yin gan ya fọ́tò tí pimples máa wà lójú yín tó jẹ́ wípé a máa fi software a máa fi yọ ọ́ máa fine a máa change colour yín a lè yọ background yín kúrò ká gbé nǹkan mi sí different things tá a lè ṣe pẹ̀lú fídíò. Now ẹnìkan wá sọ wípé òun fẹ́ ta fídíò fún ẹnìkan kò wá tí wàá kọ́ mú fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ in the first place. Ó wá ju 3 seconds kúrò nù ẹ̀ kò tún wá ju 3 seconds yẹn lò ó tún wá gbé nǹkan bò ó lójú kò tún wá gbé nǹkan bò lójú ẹ̀ lò kò tún wá ṣe original video tẹ́ bá lọ wò ó kí ni ẹ wò ràkọ̀ràkọ̀ ni ó screen ẹ kọ̀ láti.
Listen. Sorry, my baby. I will let you talk. Honestly, I will let you talk. Please. Do you know that Shipping Line and somebody else? They questioned this guy, that Zomo. You understand what I'm saying? And he promised to bring the video. He said he had the video himself. He promised to bring this video like over a week now. Because what? You know the reason why? Because they share own. You understand? Because if they change everything, they can change background, they can change everything. You understand? Why? Because one thing about you transfer another video.
Oh yeah, I got it. Video yẹn bá jáde. Ni everybody máa tún padà sí oko àárọ̀ ẹsẹ̀ àárọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn bàbá because ẹ máa disbelieve Yomi tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun. Ẹ má gbàgbé kíní fídíò yìí ò ṣe mistake Yomi. Wọ́n pè sí kíní ni. Òkè tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ Ọlọ́run fẹ́ mú kíní kan ó lọ bọ́lọ́dẹ ńlẹ̀ àbí nǹkan kan ni. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ mú wọn lọ́fi lọ bá Yomi yẹn tó máa bá tí wọ́n jẹ́ tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí wọ́n fi tọ́ lẹ́nu wò yìí kò ń ṣe ọ̀rìjọ́ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn yẹn náà lọ tọwọ́ bọ náà ni. Ẹ má yẹ ká pẹ̀lú ọ̀bọ̀ jáwúrà ìjọ tí fídíò yẹn bá jáde ẹgbẹ́ yín máa disbelieve yọ̀ ẹ̀ máa yá kúrò lẹ́yìn.
báyìí tó ń ṣe tí mo fẹ́ jáde láti jọ yìí kí ló ń dá wọn dúró even the police I am telling you there is a very big
fídíò yẹn
báyìí tó ń ṣe mo jáde.
ẹni sùn ní fídíò yẹn tẹ́ẹ̀rì láti jọ ni ò ṣe jẹ́ kí Mohbad rí justice láti 1 month 7 months 1 year 7 months
ṣe jáde now
kí Mohbad rí justice láti jọ. Okay.
At times you talk sense, but I'm sorry, I have to tell you this. Either we like it or not. Sorry, everybody that's for that video. Let the video come out. You can't describe the video. I don't know. Emotion take, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the way. At times you talk sense, but what you are saying now is that on this private of the video. Why are they depriving us? They don't have to. You don't have to.
Am I allowed?
I'm sorry, but my home son for me. Okay, just in Mexico. I won't lie for you because either we like it or not, the word everybody want to see the video. I had not seen the video. It showed it to us. That's all.
If there's nothing, let's just see it. Let's see it and move on. Let us see it and move on.
I don't know why you are defending the video. I don't know.
I am sure there's something.
Let me ask you a question, Sholake.
The technology is fine.
Let me ask you a question.
Please use your science.
Let me ask you a question, Sholake.
They can change the background, they cannot change that voice. That voice in here, no,
no, we can even change. My brother, they can even change anything. They can even change anything there. Yeah, so who are intelligent here? They will debunk it. Because if you change anything, either we like it.
People will know.
Yes, people will know.
People will know. People will know.
You know, there are so many who are technically savvy. They will know.
People will know.
What I'm saying is that it's not easy. You can even change it to anything. You can even say is this one. You can. No.
The guy came out. The guy came out the second day. He defended himself. He said he don't have a phone. The people say they will buy a phone for him.
Stop it.
Since like 1 week now. This guy hasn't come out to bring out the video. Let us see the video. Something is behind it. Something is seriously behind it.
Stop it. I won't lie for you.
Something is behind it. Let them bring that video.
But you defending that video is in non-destination.
I wish I can bring out my face like Paparino. Honestly, I will be here 24/7 to me. I am telling you honestly. I have to even go and.
Why can't you bring
this is not my.
Why can't you bring
No, because you understand, we live in a different world now. So, listen. I don't know. Oníkálùkù, race oníkálùkù ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. I live in America.
Just for my life, man, passing. I'm more.
These are part of the reason. Part of the reason Temi Uchidi. No. Part of the reason Temi Uchidi. TikToker. The death of this guy brought me here. So Emi, that is why I cannot bring my face here. Emi, I don't like it. This is the only way I think I can fight for him. I will just close it. I am not Jacob. And I don't think anybody I am telling you, I have been watching for more than 1 year now. Since the day Mohbad died, if Paparino can, maybe there's like 2 times now or 3 times Timothy engaged with Paparino. There's one day I was going somewhere, only me and him on Sunday like this. I stopped, we discussed, I told him about,
what I see about him. I mean, no, Veki. I have a similar life to that between in my life. Maybe I have a second chance in life. I mean, the Veki, you go back. So, I mean, because question me.
When they are done, now I want to speak to your analysis.
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí inú rere yọwọ́ kan. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ wípé olódì ọmọ yín wọ́n ló ṣaláìsí. Ẹ dẹ̀ dé ibẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ wípé kíní yìí ó jọ pé ọwọ́ ayé wà ní kíní yìí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ fídíò là ń sọ jọ máa ń sọ.
Sùúrù lọ́dọ̀ fídíò nǹkan tó padà ní
ọ̀rẹ́ ìpín yẹn náà. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in that. No,
just ibi tó tọ́ wà ọkọ̀ ibi tó tọ́ wà ẹ sọ.
Hello, sorry, mo ní pẹ̀lú ẹ.
Can you let me speak with you?
I say the truth, irrespective of whose source is God. I will say my truth.
1 minute, please.
Ibi tọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n wá nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní amúkùn ẹrù ẹ̀.
Ní sùúrù náà.
Wò sàjẹ́ ibi tọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n wá nìyẹn.
Now, please give her 1 minute. Let's let the only lady here. Please let us speak a little bit.
Okay, Paparino, I beg to disagree with your analysis. You know why? I strongly believe whatever happened to Mo happened at home, and it was an accident. Because if it was premeditated, and it's from people of power, like you have analyzed, it will have been a clean job. There will have been doctors certifying him dead. Hospitals will bring up something that he died, and it will be medically defended. The owner of this country, they have what it takes. They have people at their call and beckon that will make this thing straight. So
what if the family come and they wanted to do an autopsy after doctor have satisfied?
Family, which family? In this Nigeria, Baba Mohbad, with the owner of Nigeria. Come on now.
Paparino, if it is the family.
It will have been beautifully done. And they will give Baba Mohbad everything he needs, the comfort, the empathy, and everything. Even him, he will not suspect anything happened to his son. So for all this ongoing dragging through this way for 2 years, no. We might say no, the wife doesn't command the power that we are seeing. But it might be, yes, she knows some people and they are trying to make some running around. But when it comes to power, they will do it and nothing will happen. And it will be beautifully done. That's but to now say the owners of Nigeria will do this that we are seeing from Mohbad. No. No. So don't overthink it that way. That they now say probably if they wanted to unalive him on the way, they would do it. It might be an accident. What would we say that there was no accident? If somebody is alleged to have died in an accident, it will be properly done. Things happen. And it will continue to happen.
You try to craft a scenario and see how we'll tackle it. They came out with the best thing. If you think you have something better, tell me something better how they would have.
I am saying that let me go with your analysis that, okay, this is what they wanted to do. It won't be the story that, okay, now take him home, and no. It will be that, as he is leaving that, some hit and run driver hit his car, and something happened. And it will be like, oh, he did something. He didn't come out alive from that accident. Or that he probably convulsed after anything happened and he went to an hospital. And at the hospital they treated him. All these things documented, they will bring it out. There are doctors that they are called hospitals that are willing to do it at a price. Do you know what people do for people to get to what they are? There are people who have earned some people's respect, or they just need to call for the favor they have done for some people, some doctors, and they will do it. So don't let us think by saying big people in Nigeria will go all this way and help Wummi to cover. No. It will be done like seamlessly. It will look real. Nobody would even think it. But for them to now...
What do you think is now holding the government? Why do you think the government is being this way biased in the justice? If they are not part of it, if their friends and families are not part of it.
That's what I said. I know the wife is trying to cover some things and probably might know some people. But I'm saying the level is not as high as you're taking it. No.
But no, this case, the government is highly involved in this case. They know about it, but they are just being inactive. So what could be holding them? Could it be Wummi? What connection does Wummi have? That's the question.
It might be just because they feel Mohbad is nobody. Yeah.
It's not making sense. What connection does Wummi have that can go as far as the states?
Jagmodu has already flawed your argument. Paparino, either you like it or not, you may take it or not. He has further argument you are saying by telling you that there is nobody all along for the past 1.5 years that have said that your narrative that Mohbad died on the way home. Nobody has said it. Nobody has even mentioned anything about that. That's as for that argument.
So you are believing what they told you whether he died in the house. Do you believe that?
Definitely. A lot of
you are believing that, but they also told you that the nurse came. Why don't you believe that?
The nurse came, but maybe he's dead when he arrived.
Did any of them tell Mohbad was dead before the nurse came?
Yes. But definitely nobody said that. But as far as we are concerned, nobody has said
Justice Babana selecting Justice Kajari, Babana selecting Justice Kajari. I don't like it. Okay, Baba will be my own person. Baba.
I'm not being selective. Let me tell you something. It's what people are saying that we are believing.
You have to think outside the box. Don't depend only on what they are saying. Sometimes you think against what they are saying because it doesn't make sense what they are saying.
There are so many things they have said that are contradictory. Either we like it or not. But take this on board. Paparino, nobody has said that. Any one of them, even the police who are reading, nobody said this man have died before getting home. And you want to, either we like it or not, nobody is telling you that this will happen before they get home. That, okay, he's dead before we go home or anything. But all the things they have been saying is contradicting. You are taken out of the box, it's fine. But you have to take witness evidence too on board. All this they have been saying, nobody said that on the way going home is dead. So why should I now say, okay, I want to cook up that story? I don't know.
I seriously believe there's a power play. Okay, look at the last time Yomi and some people that they went to the CP. You see, they just listen to them, no action. They haven't done anything yet up till now. To me, it's just a strategy to calm them down. It's a strategy. Try to, act like you listen to them, make them important. That is just enough for the government.
What do you think? What do you think the CK would have done differently?
Paparino, out of just
Jacob.
I was meeting with.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Pat.
Was saying,
Pat, let me
I
answer
want to say something. I will drop. Okay, I will start. Let me just drop this and mute. Paparino, I was out there just from over. I was with my friends and we were talking about this, and they said, "What if this person in question is trying to change the face of the police to the public, and that is the initial mission?" And I looked at the person saying that, "Damn it, really? Go on."
Thank you.
Because he didn't do anything. You know, he's not trying to change the face of the police. He listened to them, you know, he listened, but no action on it. You know, it's a strategy.
Okay.
That is how the government will do.
No.
Even them telling him that Wummi has a warrant of arrest is all a strategy to just calm him down. And just
Seriously.
Yes. Calm him down. Yes, calm him down. Now,
the first day they invited Wummi after they said they have warrants. That's why the African team went to investigate it, and it was very good. Because at the end of the day, right now we now know that there's no warrant. Simple. There's not just no warrant. It's just as simple as that. Who can believe that there's warrant for the past ongoing 1 month now, and nothing has been done?
no. African said that's a warrant. He said that's a warrant, but we could not make sure.
That's what I'm saying. That warrant is not something which you can say that it exists. It's just like maybe a makeup, just to calm him down. Just like, we have heard you. Okay, look at it. There's a warrant. All right.
Yeah. Now. Let me chip in. Now, from what he said now, they are not acting on it. How do you know they are not acting on it? Let me tell you, government takes time. It takes time. Either we like it or not. If they're not acting on it, generally, he has been telling us that there's going to be a reaction. It's going to be a reaction. I gave you a job. You said, what did I want? I told you this is what I want to do. And it's not done. Then there will be a reaction.
Chancellor K, let me
So, what I also want
to please now. Chancellor K, there is this theory in political science. They call it servant theory. It's not SER, it is SAVANT. It is trying to align with your oppressors. Do you get? You want to make a case for them. Trying to feel like, no, these people will do it. Okay, I will put it to you a straight question, Shalake.
Okay.
If there is a warrant of arrest on someone, and this person is having things to do with so many things, from 3 seconds video to 10-minute video to the buy of Mubad to so many allegations, DNA and all, and then the police couldn't summon the courage to officially invite or go arrest or officially post an invitation letter to everybody in the public that see, this person can come and she might not come, but we are putting it as a concerned citizen that she should come. Like if you just say no, if you major
Or declare wanted. Because if now she has violated one and violated visitation.
Exactly.
Declare wanted.
Yes,
there is no jokes there. For them to even go and get warrant, it means they have seen something that is enough to get her arrested.
Exactly.
Right? And then one they don't see her, it's to declare wanted. That's the next thing.
Look at what people did is not even
going
up
for
to
someone
nothing.
they don't have enough
They
evidence.
declare him wanted immediately.
They don't have enough evidence against somebody, and you want them to go against that person, and you people are trying to go against that person.
Portable's case was against the state.
Enough evidence.
You understand? You cannot.
This one is saying
Hold on. Let me give you. I had some friends that came to visit me, and I was listening to TikTok about this case. Every time I'm on TikTok, and my friend asked me, "Is it Mohbad's case?" I said yes. They're like, "You say Mohbad?" I said yes. It's not like nobody remembers this case in Nigeria. The next day they saw me and said, "Are you sure this case?" So that is to tell you, it's the norm in Nigeria. Was it not the number one person in Lagos that said that asked you if the Mohbad was the first person to die? So if it's not a person of interest, who is influential that is in this case? So it is not
Mohbad is nobody.
And I don't say so.
That is why.
I don't say so.
Hold on.
That is why. That is why.
I don't know what you're saying.
Can I say this also?
Look at telling a CP.
Can I say this?
Look at
I like
by saying that all these things. Sholake, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on, Baba. Only Nkokoto fẹ́ mú jáde. Now, you started by saying that you don't feel that this whole case has anything to do with the higher authorities, higher arms of power, which I agree with you. Because if we are looking at it from that perspective, it is also to say when the number one person in Lagos said, they might have looked at this like this is a tribal thing, which brings us back to this point of that question we keep asking ourselves, and we won't evade it. Is Mohbad death natural, or are there conspiracies in this thing? Now, if you are going towards the conspiracies, which most of us are going towards, the police are not helping matters.
Yeah.
And then if hold on, me take Paris a logical thing. If we are still coming back to number one, which is did it die naturally, which is where police are, look at it. What is the fate of people looking for justice for Mohbad? Ask yourself that logical question. Arrive at a logical question and arrive at a logical conclusion at yourself. In your own mind, though.
Well, it depends on what they think. So, but we are thinking that it's not natural. So, I'm less concerned about that. Because what I want to tell you is this. Either we like it or not, the way we are talking about it is making a lot of sense. Now, fine. Either true or false, there's a warrant on her. They are not doing anything about it, as we all said now, which is baffling to everybody. Baffling to me too. Now, the way we are talking about it happens to Portable. It was declared wanted.
Immediately.
Now, why is this one not declared wanted? The way we are talking about now, they are hearing it, either we like it or not. Let's see what they do. So automatically, Yomi or anybody that is talking about these things, they will not be able to say, okay, there is no warrant of arrest on her. Why are you not declaring I wanted? Now, they have to respond. The way we are talking about it now, are you getting what I'm saying? Either we like it or not, they have to.
Baba, me get them in a panel for you. Take a sort of GTB, she get what they saw. You are now leaning back on Yomi. I'm not saying we should not lean back on Yomi, and this is why I want to refrain myself from talking about Yomi, because talking more about Yomi will be jeopardizing this case of Mohbad. But if I look at hold on.
How?
I don't know, because either you like it or not.
Let me tell you. Let me say. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So what me?
Okay. They've seen it.
This is the problem.
Either we like it or not.
Listen, Baba. I said talking about Yomi will be jeopardizing this case, because he's a person who, I've said this to him, he's a person who talks. And when you talk a lot, you say things that contradict you. At the end of the day, you that are forwarding a cause, some people will pick that up. Narration spread fast. So the same thing I said to African TV. If you people are at the front, sit at the strategic corner and pull strings. They probably believe the blogger.
No, I disagree with you on that. Yomi talks too much, but he talks sense.
I don't know.
I am telling you, he talks a lot, but he talks sense. And his words, they are very they say the same thing. I disagree to you. I disagree with you on that. No. I am seriously,
I'm not saying
I wish I can come out like Paparino. I am seriously. Yomi talks a lot. It makes sense every
Talks too
time.
much and it talks sense. I think that is it for it. I mean, that makes sense.
I'm telling you,
He talks too much and he talks sense.
And he talks sense,
Paparino,
yes.
2 days ago, I
I'm telling
think
you,
it was yesterday. Listen, I like him. This criticism.
It's not about liking anybody here.
Listen, I need to
No, it's about. No, we are not liking anybody here. No, you are using your brain. If somebody is lying against you, police department, you don't have any arrest warrant. They can always come out to tell us this guy is talking shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Sharaki, let me tell you one thing again. I'm sorry. You know, the reason the reason why Yomi haven't make edge on this thing is, you know, is somebody playing some power.
And that is what is waiting for
There is a power somewhere. You understand? Because you understand, you cannot tell me that you cannot tell me it's all, you understand, it's making mischief.
You guys always like your own flawed logics, override logical things. There is this particular very intelligent philosopher who said intelligent people are silent. I don't want to use that language here. I'm not referring to anybody. I'm not. But what I'm saying is that most people are just from bad. No, meaning low. Do that just from bad.
I use it. Don't worry. We are not. We are not. Use it.
A kì í fi ọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́nu ara wa ká máa gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ara ká fi máa wò pé òkè nǹkan tèmi dẹ̀ sọ yìí tó bá yẹ kó nǹkan tó sọ nìyí ó dẹ̀ kó tún make sense ó tún ṣe kíní kan a máa wò pé pété dúró sí yẹn náà la máa dúró sí nítorí àlè dúró sí.
When it makes sense.
But that's exactly what you're doing now. Don't forget that everybody has their personality. You understand? When Yomi is an actor, Yomi is vocal. That's his personality, and there's there's no way that one has affected this form of art. You understand? Hold on, Frank. What I will say is that if other people are contributing their own, if Baba's legal team comes out and do their part, put their own silence, it will be a nice thing on your noise, your talking. You understand? He cannot have the personality of somebody booked up and be quiet because he has come to justice for Mohbad. That's what you're not realizing. No, he can't change his personality. Is he adding value to justice for Mohbad? Yes, he is.
Good. You see, I don't like it when we cherry pick our words. Paparino, we need somebody to bring up like a podcast for just Mohbad. You know, when it is a podcast, you allow somebody to talk, they hear their emotions, this person hear their essence, this and that. Now, I started by saying, if I don't like to be talking about Yomi too much, because if I say it too much, it will be jeopardizing the cause of just Mohbad. And you guys take it off. You did not allow me to even explain what I mean. Now let me see what I mean. Now listen good. Timba, if I start talking about Yomi, it will jeopardize just from bad because I've seen inconsistency in things he keeps saying, which I have even removed. It's on my page. Do you understand? And I see it like this person is not lying, but there is this iota of a long show, and I'll say this, and I'll say, and there are people that want to really cherry pick what you say. They are your enemies. So I was saying that I would suggest to him that, you know, if he doesn't say too much, look at in case of that warrant now. If he had just said in the first instance that we don't know, we have said the police said they have a warrant on him, and we are still waiting for them to execute it. Every time he come online, we are still waiting for them to execute it. Anytime he come online, we are still waiting for them to execute it. Instead of saying, yes, this is the way, this is how you get to get it, and then people are there that you have said, hey, 1, 2, 3 is how you get this. And at the end of the day, reverse psychology, you are someone who talk good. Yeah, you want to say 3, 2, 1 is the way you get it. And some people pick that and they use it against you. Do I make any sense to you guys or not?
So let me go on to what you
don't
have
make any
said.
sense.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what?
Don't say it doesn't make sense. Hold on. Please listen to me. Hold on.
If somebody
One thing you are saying is that hold on, you say it.
Wait,
Okay.
please, let me just land. If why I say it don't make sense is this: if police know they don't have arrest warrant and your name is lying that they have it, they can always come up because now we are making them look stupid. You know that is stupid.
Ẹni sùúrù jàre nǹkan tẹ sọ́ọ̀sì nǹkan tó dùn mí tí màá fi takò mí mo fẹ́ mímì sọ̀rọ̀ mo máa dákẹ́ bọ̀ nǹkan tẹ dùn mí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ make sense ẹni sùúrù ẹ wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín sìn yìí ṣé police PRO ló wá sọ fún yín pé òun ní police warrant fún yín Wummi ṣé police PRO ló jáde tó sọ fún yín ẹgbẹ́ òun lẹ́nu yọ mí ẹ dẹ̀ gbé àṣẹ police ló sọ
nígbà tí ìwà sọ
police PRO.
But even somebody, even bet you are saying somebody confirm it. Why are you talking like this?
You have this that shall fight you if you don't use it.
I think
I don't come out.
Can you let me talk?
It's telling you that this thing is not going to go under the carpet and give you time to do it. If you don't do it, it's not going to be easy. And you are telling me, you are referring to me, and I will not talk. Talk to them.
As Wummi be narrating.
Okay, sure. Okay, can you please hold on? Okay, hold on. Hold on. You need to hold on. You notice that these people are not letting you land. You have landed now. It's already busy. Nísùúrù. Ìsúnkúsí ni ìgbésẹ̀ gangan. Nísùúrù tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ ká sọ sí. So now, wọ́n sọ pé Yomi. Before Yomi went to that police station, before this issue, has the police PRO come out to tell you anything? No. That's the answer. So tí wọ́n bá sọ pé Yomi pé okay, as police, we have gotten a warrant to arrest for person A, and Yomi has come to say it. Yomi has done his part. It is good because you know typically those people might be lying. But the shame is not on Yomi now. Because Yomi on the forehead, arrest him. It is not his call. You understand? So if that is not, hold on. You're going to listen. So, tí o bá ti wà ní capacity Yomi láti ṣe, what is his capacity? That's what he's doing. So if somebody else fail to in their call, in their to do what they are supposed to do.
Give me 1 minute.
If I now say,
wait 1 minute, please. Okay.
Who told us about the existing warrants or women being invited to the police? Someone told the public about it, right?
Yomi did.
Yomi,
right. Now, whose duty is to carry on with such duty, either to inform the public or to do it without even informing the public?
Police now, police.
The police.
So now, it is more logical, it makes more sense that whoever, where is this noise coming from? Can we be muted? Hello? All right. So, it makes sense, okay, that whoever brings that information to the public, that, hey, this person has been invited, hey, this person is, there's a warrant against this person. It makes sense for people to follow up with that person. Hey, what's up about the warrant? What's up about the invitation? Yeah, in the sense that, what if that person is being used? It's being used to calm the public down, right? One, it was not supposed to be Yomi that will come tell the public that there's warrants on Wummi. No police should be telling that to Yomi. Nobody should be telling that to Yomi. His one is to report the crime, okay? For them to swing into action and for us to see, the outcome. Because now, if we ask you now, warrants on Wummi, on what basis? Inviting Wummi, on what basis? If you look at those two questions, if you say there's an invitation on Wummi, on what basis? Police didn't tell us there's a warrant on Wummi, right? So we can ask the police, warrant on what basis? What are you warranting? Given what do you want Wummi for? We should know what Wummi is wanted for. All right? So at the end of the day, it should all be like, okay, like Yomi is being used to calm the public down because now you listen.
Can I tell you the basis? Can I tell you the basis?
I don't know if that makes sense.
No. Can I tell you the basis?
Yes.
Thank you. There is a petition.
Olake is a paid agent. I know.
Sorry?
Sholake na paid agent. Indeed, they are paid agents. Make
Let's see his statement. Don't realize it.
Let me talk now. Paid agent for who? For Yomi or for me?
No, I'm sure he's joking.
I don't know you are.
The same way you guys are accusing him of paid agent now, so he is accusing you guys.
Now, Paparino, I will tell you the reason why who was invited and all those things. The only reason I decided to believe is this. The petition Yomi wrote against Adura, after Adura had been called, invited, wrote a statement. So, I think, personally, that's what my thought. I thought that Adura mentioned Wummi in that statement. So they need to call Wummi to come and explain about those 3 seconds video. That, okay, your name is being mentioned here. What do you know about it? It's just an invitation for Wummi.
Okay, then is that what can cause warrant? How about the warrant of arrest?
When you are being invited, and you give an excuse that, okay, your child is sick or something like that. So automatically, okay, you are coming the next day, you didn't come. At the end of the day, your lawyer wrote that the case is in the court, that you cannot.
Let me ask Paparino this question. Has the police denied what Yomi said?
This is my position here. This is my position.
No, answer.
That's what I want to answer for my position. You know, I am
about to allude it.
Let's wait. Ojik, this way. Okay, this is my own position. Yomi may have some friends there, possibly or not, I don't know. But I see a game of them trying to use him to calm situation by telling him things that are not supposed to be and which cannot be. For example, they say that there exists an invitation on Wummi. Yomi has said so, and police themselves has corroborated that because Wummi did not argue that there was no invitation sent to her. In fact, Wummi lawyer and their people, they attested to that they are not going to respect that invitation. So it's because they received an invitation. If there was no invitation, they wouldn't have come out to say they will not attend to it. Right?
Correct.
So we perceive a game here, a game of influence. You see, I see a game of influence, which I don't think is right for a case like this. It's not a showcase of power or who is more influential. It shouldn't be like that. That's why I'm saying that. I hope that there is no such game of trying to use Yomi to calm the public. Because if they notice that Yomi is going too far, Yomi wants to know what's up, and truly Yomi is going too far, okay, they may want to calm by playing Yomi, by playing him, and by using him to calm the public. Because one, if Yomi Radley had gone, all over the place, that will sensitize the public again to wake up everybody. They don't want that. That's why they make it limited to, after all, if you do rally, you need police, right? Okay, now come to us. We will give you this attention. Right? So I expect, like I've given my own life, more analysis. That if it was me, even before going to the police, there would have already been some, paperwork to the court demanding for some certain investigation to be tendered to the court for the court to look into the decision that the police have made. Even DPP do recommend whatever they have to the court. Like Nabai Samlai, whatever DPP recommended that to the court to hear court judgment or court perspective on how they should go on with the case. So the same thing, whatever police have, imagine police come to you right now and they say they cannot retrieve the 10-minute video. After all this time wasting of your minute, what is he going to do? That time, a lot of time has passed. In fact, they would have made sure that that video cannot be retrieved any longer. And the case.
I want to speak. I want to speak to. Hold on, you're going to ask me, Pra. After I speak, just a minute. I want to speak to the issue of influence that Paparino said. In my position, I said something earlier that I don't believe Wummi has the power. All she has is the monetary influence. So if Yomi is using that influence, let's use influence for influence. What's bad in that? Let me hold on. So let me now tell you, money Ojogate, Officer Legate Tiro, Egun Atiro Wale, Eyan Atiro Jade. You're saying the influence is not good, but somebody, since this 3-minute video began, there has been distress. 3 seconds. There has been a distress in Wummi's car. You think that is ordinary? The same Wummi that has been lackadaisical, I will talk when I want to talk. The TikTok is not this thing. She has been going. So don't you think that Wummi's influence is like smoking her out of her home? So if it is influence that will make it, and I mentioned it is because Baba does not even have that influence. That's why let's address. No. I have to address Paparino's concern. No, I can't. I have to address Paparino's concern. What Paparino is saying is David and Sakosa. What Paparino is saying that. Hello, wait. I want to that Emani you started. Makes sense. No. What you have a way of talking down on people, which is not nice. Don't say Paparino doesn't make sense. Just one after the other. Please allow me to. Because you take àwọn tó lè bá àwọn ológun sọ̀rọ̀ gbà yẹn àwa wá díjẹ sí tí wàá wíwá yín sí ẹjọ́ máa là lé wa lọ ẹ ní báwọn ológun sọ̀rọ̀ kó má kó wa lọ gbà yẹn àwọn tàfà àbálẹ̀ wa gbà yẹn yẹsà yẹn máa ń ṣe fún wọn nǹkan tó bá sọ dàbí Ọlọ́run yín gbà yẹn. God. Now, Baba,
Paparino, what you said was very, very sensible. I won't lie for you, I was one of the persons that attacking Yomi that we cannot continue to remand the police. Now, to answer your questions, they are all very, very good. That it keeps bothering me too. That
you see, Yomi romancing the police is a strategy for Yomi.
That's what I want to ask.
To be able to attain and get what he wants.
We're not answering Paparino, because that's what Paparino is trying to tell us now. That I wish you, those who are just calming down, they are calming down. It's true.
Money, you said something that there is scampering around in the camp of Wummi, whereas it is reverse is the case of what you said. You see that just because Wummi is talking now, can you see that there are some people that have been smoked out? Now you see that there are some people that have decided to keep quiet for a very long time. They are not coming out to talk.
Ọkàn mi ò balẹ̀ báyìí, you don't know.
Ṣọ́kàn Wummi ni ò balẹ̀ àbọ̀kàn àwọn kan tó jẹ́ pé
Ọkàn mi ò balẹ̀.
sọ̀rọ̀.
Ọkàn mi ò balẹ̀. That is what you say sísọkúsọ.
Ẹ má root to believe ní nǹkan níbi ẹ̀yọ̀ kan péré. Ẹ wo kíní yìí. Àwọn wo ni inú ń bí ọgbọ̀n sí?
Paparino, Yomi.
Sọ fún wa àwọn tí ń bí. Sọ̀rọ̀ ìrìnàmọ̀ àwọn tí ń bí.
Bami ti jáde lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Wummi sọ̀rọ̀, Maisi ti jáde lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Wummi sọ̀rọ̀, Lifestyle ti jáde lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Wummi sọ̀rọ̀, Bàbá fúnra ẹ̀ tún ti mú síta lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Wummi sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹmu ìyàn ló jáde lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Wummi sọ̀rọ̀.
Ìmọ̀ tún ìmọ̀jọ ni.
Àbí ìmọ̀ tó wọ́n pọ̀ náà ló máa tún wọn ká. Ó yá.
Paparino, can I answer your concerns? It's very, very good. I'm also concerned about it, really, because I won't lie for you. I won't lie to you, as you always say. But
You like the first line, the man first line.
Tola, you know, I will help you with one word. Yeah, that word you are translating from Yoruba to English, and which is not used in English. In Yoruba, we say "Kima paro fun ẹ." So in English, just say honestly. Just use the word honestly.
You always keep correct.
You're already used. I won't lie to you. Oh God. Honestly is a
I will always tell you that.
Mama, so my so tough when would like the line nearby.
So soon. Correct here. Would you correct it?
Would like the Shima Day.
I think
African TV African TV so good question. I like it.
I'd like to come to my platform to talk to him about it.
And you are here now, so what were you trying to say? Say it.
I'm saying it is.
We will post few hours ago. And you come back few hours ago. About 10 hours.
You love me, I love you.
You and I know that social media
When you're they said this one is not, she's not whatever, comfortable. Okay, 3 seconds. Who tells she's not comfortable and then she's doing her hair, doing all those things? Find your 3 seconds, go front, Jerry. Carry and go front. So what I'm saying that the bad thing here is just for the police not to use Yomi to calm the public down, and because they know that he's doing a very good job trying to wake up the public, and that's what Wummi don't want. Okay, once anybody come out and you start calling on Wummi and trying to shake the whole place, you will shake them, because now they want to fight. There are many of their people who are relaxed now, who are not fighting. But whenever there's anything that will likely, bring the awareness of a lot of crowd, they don't want crowd to come back to this case. They are making sure that crowds are reduced in this case. They can't bear it.
I'm telling you.
Especially Naramali and Samilari, they suffered the most when the whole crowds were all together and were chanting, Naira, 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 you see? So that the effect of that happened there on Naramali, I don't think by now that guy would have recovered completely. He has not completely recovered. He's recovering, but it's not going to be easy.
I don't think Samilari will ever recover. I don't think Samilari will ever recover with every video of him online. If it comes to that. No, anybody they say Samilari, you know what they assign that kind of image to. When they say, my boy just Samilari, they assign it to something else entirely.
What of this thing that you give the police the benefit of doubt? Now, fine, it's to massive them. tell them to do their job. And they keep telling the public that if they refuse to do it, people will strike. Keep it on
Sholake, let me tell you something. You fight, you learn how to fight, and fight the right time. Medicine after death is waste of time. Now that they are wasting your time, and that you're supposed to be doing the needful, and you don't do it, when they will completely destroy all the evidence, the same thing that happened by Mohbad, after they make sure that Mohbad evidence is destroyed, Baba, who has previously asked to do autopsy a very long time, they didn't allow him. After they have destroyed everything, they now called him, Mohbad, yeah, now you can go do autopsy. And then he was happy that time. They knew fully that everything has been destroyed. So the same thing with them right now. Now that they are trying to see how they can come up with a new lie. Right now they are in disarray. You are giving them more time to think of what to do. Then when they would have completely destroyed everything, then they will come out and tell that there's nothing that they can do. And if you want to insist then they will force you that, oh yeah, go on, what do you want to do? There's no evidence. Oh yeah, go on. They'll be telling you, oh yeah, go bring the evidence, now there's nothing. And that time you'll be like a stupid person. Because even if you say let's protest, even if you come out to protest based on what? The truth is that even if you're protesting, at the end of the day they will say, okay, oh yeah, you guys go get your own engineer. Your engineer must still go bring evidence. And they have destroyed everything because they've got enough time. There's nothing you can do. They will even send soldiers out to beat you. Because they will say that, come, you're just trying to destroy a piece of the state. Because you don't have any evidence. And they will tell that they are...
But what do you think Yomi is supposed to do differently?
I've said it then. Okay. I said one. Like I said one. Yomi Fabi is supposed to cooperate with Mohbad father. He said that Mohbad father coming to him, and then he told me that time that he will call Baba Mohbad and they work together. All right. I told him since as early as that January ending or whatever. I said, come, there's nothing bad. Baba Mohbad has an order with him. There's nothing bad if we quickly do an autopsy to confirm some of these videos that you have in your hand, or to even rule out whether truly Mohbad was, beaten, Mohbad had any injury on his body. Let's say, for example, you make those autopsy and they see no mark on Mohbad's body. Okay, then it's not going to lay too much emphasis on Mohbad was stabbed, was broken, because there's no just any evidence to show so. You cannot say you have an evidence that somebody was stabbed, all right, and they check the body, there is no mark, nothing. Which body was stabbed? Because that body is an evidence. Understand? It doesn't correlate. So, and as I said, okay, let's even say autopsy is no longer feasible. Autopsy can't be achieved anymore. The next important thing here is video. If we can have video evidence, which is very important. All right. Now, police don't want to do anything to retrieve that video. On iCloud, within 30 days of deletion, you cannot recover the files anymore. If you delete anything from your iCloud, 30 days after deleting after deletion, you cannot retrieve that file back. It's gone and it's gone. Okay. So now, if police had not retrieved that 10-minute video since December, until right now, they have not retrieved it. That's just to tell you that they turn a blind eye to it. And he should be asking them if he knew that this video, there's going to be time, if it was in the iCloud, you no longer be able to get it, and then you'll be telling me that you can't get it. What will I do then? I said we should have approached the court. Approaching the court is writing to the court, demanding the court to make the police submit their decision on that video before the court. You believe their decision is not all right on a homicide case which they are treating. That some people in the police have told that they don't want to treat that video, that they are only focused on impersonation case, which was not correct for you. How can there be a case of how can there be a homicide case and exist a conversation that provides a 30-second video and you are saying you don't want to go into that? All right, that is recklessness. That's negligence in police duty, and that can be addressed through the court, because now court will now subpoena the police or the investigating team. present whatever you have, that video, whatever. They want a full investigation submitted to them. So what are police going to do? Police must bring it. If police come to court and they say they don't have apparatus, what it takes, to retrieve that. And then in the court there will be solution. Okay? Then the party who is so curious to see it done will volunteer to pay. And by now we'll know where we stand. But all we see here is like going around the circle, big maroli. Something.
Can I make a suggestion?
Just wait, let me land there. Something that police should have told you the truth from the beginning, that come on, the earlier the better. This thing that you bring, we don't have anything. There is no instrument, anything in this country which we can use to retrieve this. From the beginning, they should have told you. But they will keep telling you, don't worry, we'll look into it. Don't worry. It takes time. The investigation is in process. Then when everything has been deleted after 3, 4, 5 months, then they will now come and tell you, we tried our best, we'll look into it. There's nothing we could do, there's nothing there. Now that is the worst. What you have to do? Now go.
Okay, so let me speak to number 2. Let's leave Babangida. Let's be factual here. So you made 2 points. The first one, between you and I, that is not possible because of certain things that we don't have to.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. So
yeah, mention those things, please mention them.
You mentioned that Yomi should work with Baba Mohbad. You understand? And for reasons that we all know, that might not be possible, at least for now.
Are they both looking for justice? Or personal pride or glory?
So that will take a long time. Let's not go there.
It's not about a long time. That is what we are saying. That's what destroyed justice from Mohbad. Okay?
That's why I don't want us to go that route. Okay, let us. I prefer your second point. The second point is about going the court route. You understand? And this is my suggestion. How about you inviting Yomi to your life tomorrow?
We have discussed it. Yomi doesn't do things like that. We have discussed it. We have talked about it several times. It's someone that does. He has his own way of doing things, and so anybody who have their own ways of doing things, it will be difficult for ideas to come together. It will be one direction. This is people are having. Though for me, so far in this case, he's doing so well. But I don't know him previously. I don't know him as an actor, whatever. I don't know him. But I know he's doing so well. But I know there are a lot of look. There was a day I was on a platform. I asked, I said, is it possible for me to discuss with the lawyer of your foundation? Is it possible? On this case of Justice Mohbad. And he said no. He turned that down. Okay. And I know every several attempts for people to come closer, it doesn't work. Okay, I think he likes people probably who are not that much grounded like him. Okay, who he will be the one, he liked to lead. He liked to be the one to craft it and then to follow it. Which is also good, but in a very complex case like this, there are some things you may not be seeing that another person will just remind you that how about this? No, Baba. That's why you see that. Because you know what I said. If you remember when this second video came out, I wasn't happy with Yomi during all this period because Yomi said he has written a petition to the police. Okay, the police weren't doing anything. They said they were not interested. I said, Yomi, if there's something very strong in that second video, and the police aren't interested, release it to the whole world to see. There's no how the whole Nigeria will see a video when somebody carry hammer, is beating somebody's head, is break his head. And the whole public will not wake up the next day. Everybody will fall on the street. Do you know what happened inside before they start burning police station? Burning police station. I know how Chris Nigerian can be if they see true evidence, not just all this, shack one. So now I said the next thing to go, because these are police like the government as well. Alright? The police who is supposed to do their job, they refuse to do their job. Then share the video, let the video come out. Nothing will be done. Yomi didn't. Okay? I don't know whether he was selling it, whether some people were using money to get it from him, but he went to Lori Abi and he said he need contribution, want to follow it up, and he shared the video to Lori Abi because money was involved. And the next day, Karimo got mad that if it comes to making money with this video, I'm gonna spoil the show. Karimo pushed the video out. And then Yomi wasn't happy. In fact, Olori Abi was even saying that, Tebari Koto Wanu, Tebari Koto Wanu, 3 seconds, They were doing this kind of thing. And those of us who have not seen, we're very angry that what is this killing people in shit? Around the next Karimo, boom. When Karimo released it, we watch it. I said, she continue, want to read, she, show the leg. Kill anybody. We even say we don't believe in him, okay? So then later on, I'm giving the whole history. Then later on, Adura and Wummi lawyer and Mohbad mother, all of them, they did a conference, all right, addressing the 3-second video.
But mind you, you are the one that...
Please wait. I'm giving you a long story. They were addressing that particular video and addressing Yomi that is castigating Adura. All those times Yomi didn't know what to do because on my platform here, brought out the idea. We said, come. That time, not forget, Karimo has thrown out the video. So Yomi wasn't doing anything. He doesn't probably have anything to do at that time. Or just waiting for police to respond to his petition. That's what he was waiting. Okay? And then I said that, come, let us have our own conference organized, this and that, And Yomi refused. He said, no. I didn't thank God you were here. He said, just because he did conference, doesn't mean we have to do it. I mean, he didn't even spend long, and then, he didn't like it. Then he left. Then others, like African team lady, who saw it, useful. Then they planned the conference, and then he saw it, and then before his own two came. And when he did the conference, he saw how successful it is. All right? And then he was encouraged to do more since then, even without anybody. So the same thing, there are some things that can be added to him as well. He's good at what he's doing, but there are some other things that he may not be aware of that can be added to the cause of getting justice for Mohbad. If it is something else, I can't tell. But if it is this case that all of us are interested in, which we all invest our intelligence, our wisdom in, we all need each other. And that's why I said, Baba Mohbad, they need each other. All right. And when he was here that time, I told him, he was telling me that everything is okay, that he in fact, he called Baba Mohbad, and he was not telling me the truth. Everything was not okay. He was still having this issue because he sent number to Baba Mohbad and we were certificate. He was still having that in his head. All right. I don't even know how correct that is. In the first place, how can you even send just like Baba Mohbad? I don't want to be defending Baba Mohbad, but if I have to defend Baba Mohbad, I will see them that it's not the man's fault. Okay? How can you say you have somebody who want to tell you CCTV camera? Not that the person is claiming that they already have it, but they want to. You guys want to meet. You guys want to meet. So you are going to meet the person. You now send that person's number to Baba Mohbad. If in case anything happened to you, so that Baba Mohbad will be aware, right? And then next, you claim that either Baba Mohbad or whoever, you don't know how that number from Baba Mohbad got to someone else, and then they called the lady, they threatened the lady not to come meet with you. Then the lady went back. Then you went back, and that you are blaming Baba Mohbad. One, let all know this: Baba Mohbad phone can be hacked. By now, they would have hacked Baba phone. Gurex that you are seeing there is not joking. Okay, and those behind Wummi, there are some people sent behind Wummi, sent Baba Mohbad, that until this case end, they will never leave Baba Mohbad. They will never, and they are highly funded, well paid. And that's why you see nothing. In fact, believe me, right, I can bet you, anybody want to bet, as long as Baba Mohbad is in this case with some certain people, Baba Mohbad can never get anywhere. It will be difficult. It will be difficult. Because anything that will give him evidence will destroy it. Anything that looks like evidence, Baba Mohbad, there are some people who are telling him not to look into it.
So why do you
don't have evidence? How do you
why do you want Yomi to join him?
Okay, like as I said, Yomi joining Baba Mohbad in their team. Okay, one, it will robust the case, it will robust. Like, for example, Yomi alone is a crowd. Okay, Yomi alone has crowd that is making Wummi restless. All right? Now, joining hands with Baba Mohbad, the crowd will be very much on Wummi. Wummi cannot bear that. That is point number one. And then, strategies will come together. Especially right now, inquest will take over this case. Whatever that Yomi has been doing before, as I said again, everything will come back to inquest, because in the coroner inquest, they will discuss this 3-second video. In fact, the coroner is supposed to call on the police to bring whatever they have to them directly, because they are the one investigating the case. Police under the coroner as things stands. Police, the DPP is not investigation only the police do. They're going to compile investigation from every areas. And police, as all you already know, since 2023, they said they have submitted their evidence to the DPP and they are asked of the case. That's what they said to Berekete. You guys remember? They said when Corona inquest comes in, the police stop investigating. Whatever they have, they send it to Corona. So whatever, that's why I'm still surprised, okay? Because Corona inquest came into this, I didn't there was no Corona inquest in this case. It would have just been the state, that is the IGs, the General Police, against the suspect. That's what would have been happening here. Would have only anybody that police find guilty, they will be the one that will be against the police in the trial. But in this case, because Corona has been established, Corona is a whole different ball game. Because Corona right now, for you to speak in the Corona, you must have a police, you must have spoken to the police. It's like more advanced. It's like more advanced to police investigation. So these are the things that are missing, right? And again, as we are talking about all of this, this special video, Yomi, if it is Yomi have to go to court, and it will take him extra time for him to be able to call for the full investigation or for the police to submit whatever evidence they have of that second video. But through Corona inquest, Baham bad lawyer will have Shitu can wake up tomorrow and show that 3 seconds video to the magistrate in front of the lawyer there, all right, and tell them that they need this investigation. The magistrate will look at it, will look at the message sent to Yomi, and the magistrate will order for it. That yes, let this be submitted to the police department, that I want to see the result on my table. Shall you get? That is collaboration. But because they are working independently, all Baobab need to do, it can, once inquest starts, like I said, once inquest starts, Baba will be on top of this game. Me, I calculate things even before it happens. Baobab, they want to be in the case because of the money that comes in. It's the money for them. And for the both parties too. All the parties that are struggling to be in charge of this case is because of the money. The money is the primary factor. Now ask yourself, okay, if we're really talking about, do you think one is because of the money and the attention? There are so many other people who have died, right? That even more mysteriously, why are people not interested? Why are foundations not going there? Do you think human rights activists, Fala Hassan, all right, and some other people who stood then when Mohbad died, do you think it's because it's the most painful death? It's because that is where the crowd is. Everybody want to be where the crowd is, because wherever the crowd are, that's where you can easily manipulate people and get money out of them. Exactly. Because they are those who are not intelligent. You understand? If everybody right now go to Olatunji case or go to Bamishe case, you will see all these foundations too coming. They will come. You understand? There's a business aspect of this thing as well. So I think that is what is bridging the in. One, if you only come together Bamba, you will not be able to earn as much that he earned in terms of the support coming, because after people will say, whatever you have, just give it to Bamba now. Bamba will be the Bamba, we have contributed money to him, he's doing it. You will not come and say, I need a lawyer. They will say, go to have shit, we already have a lawyer, why do you want another? So you may have to find a way to disregard them. Okay, you guys betrayed me in the past. I don't want to work with you. Stay away. Emma about the BJ. Do you understand? Is it clear? It's a game of interest. So that's why sometimes when you watch things like this, sometimes you have to pause behind.
I don't have problem with the interest, right? I don't have, as long as you're achieving the goal. It's just like talking about you on TikTok. Some people only have like 10 people there, while you have as many. It's because people are coming here, people have known you. You cannot compare a Mohbad with a Bamishe or Latsuji, you have said. But are they achieving the aim? If they are getting justice, fine, fantastic.
But they are not achieving the aim. I mean, that is a fact.
Yeah. I will ask you, that you're talking Paparino, can you work with Baba Mohbad?
You are
not answering me. This is the second question I'll be asking you.
No. You know, I will try to. I will not just answer immediately. I will consider many things. If I'm asked whether I can work Mohbad, there are conditions. I can work under some certain conditions. Maybe you should ask me those conditions.
Tell us.
Yes, I can work with Mohbad if he's not going to stop me from doing my own thing the way I understand. If I'm not going to be his slave. Because there are some people like Grex and Muyuan, they want to make anybody who is working with Mohbad slave of Mohbad. The Baba has the final say. No, it shouldn't be like that. There should be cooperation. I can cooperate with another person. I can say, Mohbad, like I see way in this particular direction. Do you want to go in there, like, or I should go, or what do you think? Or what do you hear? Can you give me some information? What do you know about Mohbad? Okay, we can talk about that for like 2-3 hours. That will help me. That is like cooperation. Okay? So I don't directly need his go ahead. But I can rock.
Okay, my next question. How are you sure your reason is not your means to reason? Why is not working with Baba Mohbad?
I have said that it's because they take over. There's a competition of who will take over in terms of whoever that is, that is the face.
I disagree because this is an assumption. You just gave your own reason. You are not sure. And it's for somebody who has not heard you now. For me,
let me ask you, if you consider your main reason, you understand why I'm giving an answer. Me, I'm considering your main reason not working back. It's reason not working back.
I am saying that your reason, that your consideration is based on an assumption. Because what you have said, you know is the truth. You said if you allow you, between us, you know that is not going to happen. True or false? Assume that it is because of competition. It's like somebody else, it's like me also assuming it's because Paparino is having a superiority complex. That's why he doesn't want to work with Baba Mohbad. My assumption is wrong.
Why? In any case, even if the person has justice, why can't anybody?
But some people are working with him.
They are not working with him. They are cheating him. They are cheating and using him.
He's okay with it.
Are you okay?
No, that's his choice.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Okay, what do you say of people who have been with you and all they do is to make you fight other people, is to always make you talk about money? If you look at what Mohbad is doing, last time, do you know he was paid not to go to your Miss Rally? These are people.
And I will ask you, I would have preferred if you asked me that why do I not realize, or why am I not thinking in that direction? Are you telling me Baba Mohbad does not know?
No, Baba Mohbad is being used. The money that
I'm asking you, do you think he does not know it's being used?
No. For me, I don't think he knows that it's being used. And even if he knows, the money that is coming in can make him not to talk, because they will tell him that we are your people. We are the one who care about how you survive, how you eat. We want you to build a house. We want to build your church. We want to give you a better career. We want to be paying you money every month. Just be listening to us and do what we want. And then he will follow.
And do you know that's an opportunity cost? He is making his choice. He knows what he's supposed to do. But he's weighing his interest.
They told him that they are looking for justice, and he doesn't know what justice entails.
He knows they are not. He knows.
Baba doesn't know what justice entails. He doesn't know what it means to completely get justice for Mohbad. He doesn't have this full information. He needs somebody to really open his eyes to those things. For example, now, if it was to me, I said something the other time. I said that if it was to me, right, Baba can sue me for billions of naira, can sue the nurse that they're claiming him about for a lot of money. Okay, for Mohbad to even be allowing this nurse, you don't have to say that. It's very simple. Okay, write a lawsuit against that nurse, 500 billion naira, to come and explain what she did to Mohbad. Okay, when she came, how was Mohbad? The nurse will have to defend herself. We have to say truly that, okay, I met Mohbad alive, or truly Mohbad was dead, and not to expose every other person. Like there's a way you tackle the case, you reduce it. Now, if you're making the nurse go through the police, you can't sue the nurse any longer. If at the end of the day, what we are seeing right now, the nurse is likely to come tomorrow and say that and accept that it was her action that killed Mohbad, she will go for 2 years imprisonment. No compensation to Baba Mohbad, he lost everything. All right? And all this while, women are pretending that they are not for resources, they are not for Mohbad's estate, all the property left by Mohbad. Women is claiming that they are not for it. Whereas on the ground, they have done everything to make sure they close all those routes, all those ways. They have done everything. There are so many accounts that Mohbad will even have that money, has been coming. That all those things won't sit anymore. They even have a bank account.
Only anything according to
It's no. That's Yoruba saying. That's Yoruba saying. Please, please, let's not make some mistakes. Just because Yoruba people says something does not mean it's correct. Exceptions. There are some exceptions.
This is not an exception.
No, please.
Hold on.
I can manipulate you to do something bad, which you don't know is something bad.
He can manipulate me to know. Then you
I can manipulate you to do something bad without you knowing that thing is bad. And then when you later see it, you'll be disappointed in me.
Then for how long?
Do bad thing, he knows about it. Sometimes you do bad thing not because you know about it.
How long do you know?
If I'm more intelligent than you, for example, now let me tell you something. I can, with my level of intelligence and exposure, I can go to the less privileged families, okay, and lie to them. All right, that now all I want you to do, okay, I want to give you a job. Sit on this particular computer, okay, just do this, just press this button, just do that. Money will be coming every month, and they won't even know what they are doing, but they just be doing it. Money will be coming, and then later on, when they will realize, when they will go to know that thing was scamming or whatever.
See, the wrong thing we call native intelligence. It doesn't come from the walls of the classroom. And you don't necessarily have to be.
Don't believe they are dumb people. Don't believe they are dumb people, right? Don't believe they are dumb people.
See, that man that me and seen is not dumb.
That example you made.
It's not dumb. So it doesn't.
Can I ask my own question?
Answer your question.
If you have any solution, okay, that analysis is essential, because if you teach someone who is so daft how to scam others, they themselves, while they are scamming those people, will know that no, this person that is bringing this money is not baby. Paparino. If they have told you that.
What do you mean?
Let me tell you what you mean. What you meant is, if they have told you that oh Baba, only you know that your native intelligence, as Murray told you, would set in the no now.
So what you are saying now is this, that I cannot manipulate somebody to do evil.
Paparino, that Yoruba adage stands and Konika Toshe is the same thing as saying that out of the abundance of the soul, the mouth speaketh. It's the same thing. Yeah, Paparino, yes.
Can I ask my question?
I will give you an example. I will just craft one example, but I will just need some little time. Go on. Sholake.
Thank you. I really know your first time of saying this, but I'm yet to be convinced. It's totally different from what you guys are talking about. You keep mentioning money. I'm yet to be convinced personally. And people are saying it on platforms that your name is collecting money. And you mention money here that people,
money is supposed to go to Baba, it's going to your mail. You know, I keep asking myself, I'm not convinced. Maybe you can convince me tonight. Which money are we talking about here? Because left to me, the guy said, I will a press conference. They donated. It was done. The second conference, it was donated. It was done. The last one, it was donated.
I like the way you keep calling it donated.
Yeah, it was donated, yeah. It was donated. I was part of it. I won't lie. But what happens? It was done partially, and it's still going to be done fully. So I don't know why we're talking about charity here. Foundation. If somebody donates to a foundation, it's all over the world. What you do to charity? At the end of the year, they will tell you what they have done. The Red Cross does it. We are all abroad. People donate to cancer research, all those things. People donate to it. And they will tell you.
So you are saying that all this money that they are donating to the foundation, there will be accountability at the end of the year?
At the end of the year.
Really?
Because I keep asking myself, either we let it, it's going to be accountable for. And even, of course, definitely it's going to be accountable, but either we like it.
Did you hear he was using his account to receive money even before they advised him to go use his foundation?
That's, of course, he has to learn from mistakes. It was a mistake on his own part.
Paparino, you've been displaying access accounts for how many weeks now? Did you get the statement of account? And it don't say where you do.
Wait. I've been displaying what?
Access account that you initiated, which will even be calling your name.
No,
Maybe because
you know why you can't call my name?
Because you are the initiator of that access account. I can say that maybe you are going to Baba Mohbad behind and you are part of which you wrote you.
Yeah, you
let me make that.
Maybe it's part of the money they are using to buy lion for you.
Let me make something clear. That is not Baba Mohbad account. First, you see the name there is Shegun something, Akin Bolu, whatever. Okay, King Bolu. So it is not Baba Mohbad account. There are some people who are desperate to know my name, my information. Then I said, okay, I'm going to put out an account, contribute to the account and do your information. Maybe, do your investigation. Maybe you'll find me. So that was assumed to be a personal account from me, not Baba. And it's not a correct account. The numbers does not correlate to the name. So like it's just to pull people's leg. Or did anybody tell you they contributed money to the Access Bank? If anybody contributed even £1, please tell me so I can give you times 1,000 of your money. Times 1,000.
No. What I meant is that I have listened to you on how the access account for justice.
Oh, you are talking about the Mohbad account.
Yes.
No, that one,
yes.
I didn't post it. I'm talking about the one I posted recently.
Okay, so.
It's not the same.
So, but you've been calling for the accountability on that. So, what I'm now saying, I'll put that at it again because I know you're a Yoruba person. I'm a Yoruba person too. And it does say where I do. Any keborapa. And it feels the kokonko. You contributed to somebody. You didn't justice. You didn't see. It was
Again, I will tell you.
Your media is collecting contribution. You are looking at what.
Let me tell you, please. The proverb you make. Okay. You see, Baba Mohbad not giving accountability. All right. It may be criminal. It may not be criminal. When I say that is this, the people around him are making it clear to him that he shouldn't do that. Okay. That it is his money and nobody should be asking him about how he spent it or whatsoever. right? And on the other side, someone saying it's not his money, he should give accountability. So, I mean, it is up to him to choose, right? Two people are saying two different things.
Now you are going back.
You have to listen to one.
I said that is
you have to listen to
choice.
one person. That's what I said. That the job because he listens to one person doesn't mean that he is wrong. He's just trying to please people who feel like these are the right people beside me. The people beside me are saying this thing, and I think I like their reason, right? Their reasoning is that it is his money, and nobody should be asking him, and others should go and bring their own bank account as well. Okay, so people will say, truly, that makes sense. I mean, why should anybody be asking me about my bank account? So he will feel like he may not even have mind of criminal, whatever. If those people around him force him out, let's say everybody's calling him out, and him not wanting to bring it out, that's a different question. That's a different one entirely. But this one, there are people divided, and majority of them say they don't want. Minority say they want. So he can choose to go with majority. That truly they are right.
Yeah, so what's different in Yomi's case?
No, in the Yomi case, it's just like they are sending Yomi like an errand boy. Take money, go do conference. Take money, go protest. Take money, go to BBC.
And he's doing it.
Go to that one.
And he's doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not supposed to be like a message. It's supposed, like in a foundation, you pay money in aid. A foundation does complex of things. Okay, from the moment you send out your account, from the moment you're a foundation and you have your account out there, okay, you tell people, okay, make sure you support my foundation, whatever, all right, and then you just keep doing whatever that you think is necessary. But for them to be calling, welcome, let's contribute for this, let's contribute for that, let's contribute for this. I mean,
yeah, but
you feel like
No, Paparino. You have defined. He's a messenger. That's what his foundation is about.
I'm telling you.
There will be a clarion call. There will be a cause, and he's going to fight it. And he's basing it on public, and the public is telling him, "Let us adjoro,
Let me ask a question.
I mean, do you get what Wummi said?
Just wait. That's no longer a foundation for me. Let's look at things this way. Okay. If we want to be contributing money for one particular thing, we can say, okay, we need, like we're working together, okay, we need to go to maybe TVC, okay, and it will cost us this amount of money, logistics and everything. It will cost us 1 million. We are raising exactly 1 or 1.2 million for this particular thing. We know how much we raised, okay? But let's say we come, we say, oh, everybody support me. Paparino, I want to do everything. And in this case, I want to do everything. And let's say in the first support, I received 20 million. Okay, just look at that, I received 20 million, okay, in the first support. So I know I still have money left, for me, with me as a foundation to do other things, right? Instead of me to use the money left, when I want to do any single thing, I go again. We have to contribute money for this particular one again. So you understand? Because as a foundation, you have to have reserve. Like for example, like there is a foundation, I heard it was in this Baba Ijesha case. Okay? There have been so many contributions that come. All that money cannot just finish. So the foundation will be active. The foundation will be active, will be paying tax, and there will be money in that foundation. The money will be used to quickly reach out to basic things, even before support comes in. And then when the foundation is working, support will be coming in automatically. It's not like, hey, let's contribute for this. When we have seen, let's contribute for this, then we are doing group things. We are working like as a group. Then still finish with code. People will not be asking you, how do we even know that the amount we contributed then was not excess? Because what you wanted to do is just 1 million. Okay? When we come tomorrow again, you ask for another contribution for another thing again. Is this money not left? What is happening? What's going on here? But just make it based on people support me. Okay, people are already supporting you. Whatever you have, you just keep doing your best. Just keep
Paparino.
Not that they have to be a massive.
Let me now answer it. Let me now answer that one.
Let me see your answer.
I've been on Yomi's platform and I see the way they do the donation. people who are donating are putting that caveat that they do not want accountability. Why?
Okay, but this one is causing competition. This one is causing competition. You know, you just hit the nail on the head. All right.
Yeah.
So now the other Sababa team, they like godly people. Normally, everywhere in the world, when you contribute money, you seek accountability. You know what the money is used for. Okay. Normally, anywhere in the world, you seek for accountability, and every reasonable people. But people who are not reasonable, you know, there's a lot of like let's say there's a lot of pepper them. People are talking about this to fracas, to like, I mean, to just to.
What I'm expecting you to say, you're not going there. What I would have expected you to say in this case is that if I were Yomi, even if people are saying they do not mind, because I know better and because of my integrity, I'll still do it.
Definitely, he's going to do it. Definitely, he has to do it because
You will still do what?
So then we allow him wait. So wait, Paparino, and in all these things you have said, how has that obstructed justice?
So what I'm saying, why is obstructing justice is because there's a group of gullible people, all right, who do not understand their right, who allow anybody to just amass them and use them for their personal benefit. So, Baba Mohbad team, where is this news coming from? Oh my God, someone's speaking from this.
It's far.
So, Mohbad team right now, there's no witness now. I mean, so the thing is this, right? On the side of Mohbad, there's a pattern of we want to be on top of the case because they are seeing that the fans that are here, they are blind. You understand? The reason why this case is taken away from many people is because of the token that comes along with it. And when this token comes, there's no accountability. You just taking the money, find some lies. Look at Arifa. There are so many lies that Arifa lied. In fact, saying that somebody is coming with bait, somebody is coming with black as a leg with shield.
Let's not go back.
Just relax. This is a standstill when we analyze it. All right. So if you look at these different things that has been coming, Arifa too, people got to know later on that it was deceiving them, but it took time. All right. And if you look at like how much money he would have amassed for himself, the same thing with people that are under Baba Mohbad. They are using Baba Mohbad to be corrupting the whole case, making it a money-making case, and which is making the man not even valuing any true justice seeker. As long as you're not speaking on the perspective of money, Baba Mohbad doesn't see you as looking for justice. Money has to come to his pocket, and those who are with him, they know how to get money from the public into his pocket. And this is what they don't want to lose, because losing supporters to maybe Yomi family will lose their, they will feel like their money is going away. They don't want it. For example, right now, they will feel. You see, remember last time when he came out on Bukki's Street, it was straight for Yomi directly that any person that will be creating accounts and we say people should be contributing money, they will be out of just Mohbad, this and that, and swear. He was swearing. And because they recognize they don't want that competition. As he is like that right now, it's his own account that people are publishing. I pay money here. This is the only spot looking for justice. But now when they come another account, that they don't care about whether you're looking for justice or not. As long as you have an account saying for money, okay, for help, they will see you as an enemy. And that's one of the reasons why they were fighting against Lady Aries and Bankole and Smith. Because they know that once she come, before she will sleep, oh yeah, come and join us, come and contribute for our lawyer, for whatever. And they don't want that. They don't care whether you get justice or not, but they don't want to lose these gullible people, these people who just pay, who don't care, and who are just crying. Do you not see the trend? So that's that is going on.
So back to my question to you. What do you think we would have done differently? I've watched you, I've followed you for a long time now. I've seen you analyze.
As a respectful foundation, if I were a foundation just like Berekete, okay, like I think aside from of you raising money to support an indie, let's say I want to support you right now, Moriri. Okay? And as a foundation, I don't have enough money. Okay, I can put out your account there and say people should just pay money into your account. Just help you and you go. Okay? But as respect to foundation, that really have my own integrity, my reputation. I'll just have my account out there. Okay, people support me. Alright? And for whatever support I get, I use that to focus on the case. You see, I will not allow it to be like, hey, like for every single thing, I want to enter transport, I want to go to this place, I need contribution, I need to go there. Even if people are saying those things, I will not allow myself to be used as an instrument of their fracas. Do you understand? So like there is this group now, there are this group who are moving away from Baba. So they need to do something that will pain the other group. While the other group too, even if they need to give any amount to Baba just to pain these other people. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have turned it to something like that. That it's my money now. Yeah, we don't want it. But at that point, doing that, they don't understand the consequence that come with that. They allow themselves to be used by some individuals. At the end of the day, they don't get to focus on the main case. Because the person probably that you're paying money to probably is also being used. But because of the money coming in, the person too is not seeing clearly. The person is just doing anything. Sometimes the person can even lie to you. Because the money because they need more money. Because now, if they know that, right? If they know that they need to show you something for you to give them money. Even when there is nothing, they will just show you anything. So that money will come. They can just look up tomorrow and tell you that, okay, there's the warrant to arrest that person. There is this, there is that, there is that. They have to be triggering you. Do you understand? Because they have seen that that is the situation of things.
But that's
It's not supposed to be like that.
But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
But
There's so many things he's doing.
in all this, what is the solution, Paparino?
No.
I said it.
Let me tell you.
So now we have to do, like as I said, at the end of the day, what I'm scared of is at the end of the day, okay, I don't know how far, you see, I don't know how far Wummi can stand, but I like his personality. He's somebody that I love his personality, though I don't agree on some certain things with him, but I just like his personality as a person. As a person, I find him sociable, and I find him associable, friendly and good enough, to work with. But there is this issue, of I don't know how far he can stand if need be. Yeah. For example, now, where Wummi is coming from, if you look at his history, okay, what people always say about him, his history is just like Wummi fan. Okay? Imagine any of these guys you see supporting Wummi today, so badly supporting Wummi. Alright? Imagine them one day, we have a different case, and then one of them just came, maybe Dawa class, King, or whatever, call any of them name, just came, and they want to spearhead that case, and they take a position, and they are now saying that, we defended Wummi, okay, because we know Wummi was innocent, okay, and at the end of the day, if not us, Wummi would have been sentenced, to life imprisonment, would have been killed, but we stood our ground against all odds. We defended Wummi. You understand? So Wummi now is coming from a perspective, from similar perspective, where there was a case of a suspected or an alleged pedophile. Okay? So there's this man they call Baba Jesha. So the whole world, everybody was against this man because they said he sexually assaulted Princess' daughter, adopted daughter. Alright? So why on the side of Wummi and some people, they said no, that video that went viral of that man and the girl, that it was a movie shot. It was like a movie shot, like they were just having like a movie shot, because the man is an actor, the woman Princess is an actress. So some narrated, they said that man went to that woman's house to act a particular movie. Okay, and that man, the man used to date the woman before. They used to date. Okay, they are boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, and they are both actors. So according to their own narrative, the side of the Wummi, they believe that the man is innocent. Okay, like he was just acting a role that like will have that child and will have himself. So that it was a role. It was not something that the woman escalated. She went too far. and start accusing the guy of pedophile, whatever. Yeah, but everybody was against that man. They wanted to sit that man down. So your people like Yomi said, no, this man is not a pedophile, we will defend him. So at the end of the day, Yomi even said that the man was supposed to have life imprisonment, because in Lagos, if you rape, it's life imprisonment. Or you commit such offense, it's life imprisonment here in Lagos State. So Yomi said that they fought too hard, and that man was later given 5 years imprisonment. Okay, so that is his pedigree. It's coming from that standpoint. And now, people like Bukijisi and others who were in that case, they accused Yomi. They said he amassed a lot of money, was supporting that man because money was coming in. That he amassed a lot of money for himself to supporting that man that everybody was against. It's just like you saying that people supporting women today are making a lot of money. That is why they are defending women, that even if the whole of the world is against women, the whole of the world is against women because, and yet they have no evidence against women. The whole of the world was against Baba Idesha. They have no evidence, not strong evidence against Baba Idesha. You see? So it's coming from that similar perspective. So that's why some people are having a reserve when it comes to him.
I'll put another proverb. What do you expect Yomi's enemy to say? If Yomi were, you see renowned lawyers like the Falanas of this world. Are you saying when Falana started, he was winning all his cases? Is that what you're telling us? What do you expect Bukijese to say? They are in competition now. Actually,
that is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
So
that competition
from
is
wait. From whatever pedigree, he might not have won that case, but he got that medal that he reduced the sentence. You understand?
The competition might have come from the money that is in the case. That's what I'm saying. What caused the competition? The money.
You cannot separate money from this thing now. In the Bible says money answers all things.
They say what makes you strong.
Are you seeing Paparino today? Hold on. Let me. Which proverb?
What makes you strong makes you susceptible.
Yes.
That's what you say in this case. Money is needed in this case, but the same money can treat it to the next, to the other direction. And it's what we are seeing practically.
Let me tell you my perception about you in this case. I see you like a Faraday, a scientist. Is it Michael Faraday now? He gave us light.
Now electricity.
He did electricity. He doesn't end in his lab, right? He gave us, we are the end users. So your own is to manufacture
deadlight.
You understand? You do well in that. What I don't want you to do is castigate. See, you look at things critically. Okay, this is how it is.
I have to.
But you have to
sound like castigating, but it's a fact.
Hold on. But you need some people to run with those your vision. All you need to do is to shape it. This is my light that I'm giving you. It needs a red copper wire and a black. If you're using red and red, you might end up getting electrocuted. Use red and sabolo gushefe. You understand? Talk to me. I know Sholake is a Yomi person.
You don't understand.
If you feel
whatever that you hear me say, if you have a better way, you see, just like before them, when people say, Paparino, speak to Baba Mohbad, speak to Baba Mohbad. What motivates Baba will not let him listen to anybody? Do you get that? There are something that there are languages they listen to. There are languages. If you don't speak with those languages,
I know. I've been here one day. Paparino doing one thing, and instead you're going to go to Yomi the next day, and you're going to speak to him.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I listen there. I come here a lot of meetings. I think today is going to be the first and longest day I will meet Paparino like this. But most of the time I'm here and I listen and I hear what they do. I can tell you what I know about you, what you have said at a particular time. So that's why I called you especially.
Anything I say is like, if I'm not convinced, I need to be convinced because
I support your meal. It's just that I don't go on his live or talk to him. No, but I appreciate what he's doing and
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
we should follow the case. If you follow the case, right, you will not be biased about whoever. But if you follow the persons, you may be confused. You will lose. You don't know how far they can go. You don't know their interest and how far they can go. Okay? When they get lost, you get lost too. But if you follow the case, you'll be seen through the case. You'll be asking questions that are needed for Mohbad to get justice. Because you don't want to play. You understand?
Yeah, let's just put it
I said something. Like I said something right now. When they say there exists a 10-minute video, and I said we could have just the court, through the court, we could have called for it. One, we don't sit that down. Conference that I said, conference was not part of the agenda, of your agenda or whatever. But I mean, it makes sense, okay? Then the next part of it right now, maybe either going to court or whatever. But if you want to go there again, contribute money for lawyer again, this and that. Like, it's all somehow.
Paparino, let's send you to TVC now.
I want to say that.
Let's send you to TVC.
Who you want to send me?
Yes, now.
You know, this is the thing here.
Don't go and bring too much bill because you know.
No. You don't know what. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You see, the thing is this. The thing is.
You know what? There are so many things.
Wait. Shola, please wait.
Wait. I have to say this. You keep saying that. I said it. The press coverage was paid, all those things. But there are so many things he does too, which he didn't ask for money. Because all this thing has been doing, like all these transport.
You mention one thing, mention one.
Okay, going to all this Idiroko, all this border, all these things going. You didn't collect money from anybody. You didn't collect money from anybody. No. Those are the things he has to spend money on. Let me be realistic. There are so many things he does that he doesn't ask for money. But the major things.
You're very funny. You know you're a very funny person.
No. I'm not funny. Okay. Is it not good?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm very serious. No, going to border is not good.
Okay.
Exactly the
all good. It's all good.
Either we like it or not. I have to tell you the truth. Because either we like it or not, doing that is like telling the public that he has done this. So if anybody now come to us tomorrow that they've gone,
then let me just say to you, don't insult yourself too much. You follow evidence. Okay? Looking at this case, because of the degree or because of the amount of evidence that is made available there, I think it doesn't worth a lot of things done, but we just can't talk about it because we are activating. We want the authorities to do the needful. And if they're not doing the needful, you're only going to shout. After shouting everything, I don't do the needful. What is the change? What's changed? Let's say, for example, me, I have an evidence with me that I know is strong enough, that I know that even if police don't do nothing, I know what I'm going to do with that evidence. And I know that this is strong evidence. I don't need to fight too much. To let my voice heard. So I asked a question, and I've always been asking that question. I said, Baba Mohbad and the family of Mohbad, what do you guys truly know that happened to Mohbad? Are you guys following what we, the public, are saying? We who were never in that home. We can say anything. We can analyze anything. But they who are close to Mohbad, Baba Mohbad, Mama Mohbad, Blessing, Adura, and Wummi, these guys should be the one that these guys are determinant for Mohbad to get justice. They are determinant for Mohbad to get justice. If there are people whose information can help Mohbad to get justice, if it's not sufficient enough, if it's not corroborating, you're only going to waste your time. You're going to try so hard, but you're going to waste your money, waste your time, and then risk yourself unnecessarily. You fight with evidence. You don't fight empty mouth. Okay? Baba Mohbad was asked. They asked him, say, Baba Mohbad, why do you suspect that anything like happened to Mohbad that needs justice different from what you were told? That was in the last interview that he had with something Agbaleti TV or whatever, what do they call it? Agbelebu or something Agbala. I don't know if you know that interview that he did in Yoruba with one guy like that has a little bit of weight. Something Agbala, something.
Agbeletu or something.
Agbaletu TV, whatever. And his answer is this. I listened to it carefully. He said that because Karimo came out and Karimo was saying, so many different things that was Agbaletu. Karimo was saying so many different things that was not even, match with the situation. Karimo was saying he called the father, he did this, and it never happened. That is what made them suspect that something bad happened to Mohbad. Karimo, who was never at home. So if it is what Karimo is saying that is making you not believe the story, or you that you went to that house that day, did you see anything that is convincing for you as a father of Mohbad? Or you listening to them first hand? You know me, if me, Paparino, I was in that house and Mohbad was my son. We cannot lie. We cannot keep saying that Mohbad father is the dumbest man, or is the most stupid man, is the most gullible man, people are making him too dumb, too unintelligent, too illiterate. He doesn't know left, he doesn't know right. In fact, you can cut off his head, he won't complain. In fact, the man doesn't know nothing. No matter what, when it comes to your children, the right of every parent, your first rights, or the first thing that you know how to do is how to train your own children and to stand for them. Even if you didn't go to school, even chicken, look at chicken, hen, who didn't go to school. Go close to a hen and take one of the child and see his reaction. Okay? There's no amount of how strong you are, the hen confronts you. So, there's one thing that I will not accept. What played out that night on the Mohbad burial, they are questionable. They are questionable. Even if people continue to make it like, it's the shock. There are so many of us who have lost our parents, lost our brothers, lost our mother, lost our children. We don't die instantly. What do they call the heart of a man? The heart of a man is strong. Aside from the fact that this man is a pastor. Is my mom about telling me that he has never witnessed a dead body? He has never gone to burial. He has never lost his own parents, his own people that matters a lot. The first person Mohbad is missing so much is Mohbad. In his entire history, in his entire life, is Mohbad. That is why he's so shocked. And he's so shocked, yet God give it, God take it. It take away the public to question what happened to Mohbad before he can question it. I don't understand. So, if they are not, if these people, if something else might have happened to Mohbad, and they compound it, don't forget anything the public, is in. It may not be accurate because there are so many different persons that speak in the public. So they are not even educated. Some of them they are just dramatic people who just want to have fun with the situation. All right? And they will do anything for their fun. And they will even pay money. They will pay money, have fun. Very well. But me, I'm asking, I said, within this family, do they have like any whistleblower? Do they have like any side information about what killed Mohbad? When Baba came out saying that Alleluia Mohbad, did he say so because he heard us analyzing it, or because he has a genuine evidence and he has had an information. Because I know we have been analyzing it a long time ago that what if it's, Wummi, the father of the baby that unalived Mohbad. We have been talking about all of these things. Okay, so did he just hear it from there and begin to fuel it, or within the family they have their own truth that they really want to fight to protect? They should be fighting to protect the integrity of the family based on what they know strongly, which is culturally permissible and lawfully and legally permissible. That is where they want to be acting. But when the whole family is acting right now, they're just being dramatic, doing whatever the public says. Like Baba is in one group, the mother is in one group, and the wife, and then brother, and then it will lead you nowhere. It will lead you nowhere. At the end of the day, okay, it is whatsoever that is primary. In fact, all of this is distraction. Whatsoever that was primarily existing before is what will trump. A lot of people have not heard from the nose. And again, if you look at the game playing by the government, they want the nurse to speak after all your result has been given to make the road easy for the nurse. Just like a red carpet for the nurse. Because imagine government result says inconclusive. But when bad results to come, it does not show something tangible that kill Mohbad. Then mission accomplished. Then nurse will now come and say, it is my action. I gave him injection and he was shaking. That is what I saw. And I'm sorry. Nurse will be sentenced. Every other person will go scot-free. Prime boys, spending, all of them will go scot-free. Wummi will go scot-free. Wummi is what a lot of people want. But I will tell you, how much have you done for the past 2 years to see that, to expose Wummi? How much have you done for the past 2 years to expose Wummi? Or for the past 17 months? Or the past 17 months to expose Wummi? You have not done enough. So, where the situation is here right now, okay, it is somebody who will accept the blame of what killed Mohbad. And when the nurse come, if autopsy that you are depending on does not show that, if autopsy shows poison and does not confirm medicine, whatever, the nurse is in trouble. Every other person are in trouble. But after the autopsy on the 14th of this month, I think we will have more visualization. We will have more understanding of where this case is going. And I think by then, most of all this money-making machine, they will begin to calm down. That's why they are trying everything as possible to pack. I mean, all the money, everything that, Paparino, if it was up to me since 2023, I said, if it was up to me, I expected intelligence, that is, investigating company that knows how to investigate a crime, to work with the legal team, such that when the legal team is going to the police, okay, the family is going with doctors, with engineer professionals, right, speaking to them, okay, this and this and this is this, that and that. We can assist in this particular way. We want to work together. We want to ensure that justice is achieved. We are working together for the same aim. And follow up with them. By now, would have gone very far. Berekete came in, said, I go bring CIA, I go bring this. What did Berekete bring at the end of the day? Berekete talk. It went down. But that time that Berekete was on, people were saying, it was the end of the world. In fact, if you mention Berekete then, but now, whatever money Berekete has made, Berekete is okay with it. I don't think Berekete want to fight that much again because...
Do you know what you just said now? It made me more supportive of Yomi. Yeah, it made me more... I have to align with him more more because I can I spell a rat for what you just said because it can be possible because the nurse will come out now and just water down the whole thing. Okay, let me go. But now I'm now looking at Yomi in a different perspective. That okay, go for the jugular. Don't support anybody. Don't attach yourself to anybody. You want that video? Let's see it. I want to have a look.
Tolakin, you're not getting my point. Let me come to you. Let me say you are Yomi, and I ask, I'm police. Okay? After playing you, wait, then you waited for this far long. Then I'm police. Then one day, I just call you, I say, we have done our investigation. We cannot retrieve that video. That video, the full form is gone. What will you do?
Thank you. He have told them what he's going to do. He keeps saying it all along.
What would you do? I'm asking you now. You say it, or you tell us what he said.
What he said it is. He said, it leaves a little of doubt. Do your investigation. I'll give you my evidence. I'll give you everything I have. Work on it. Let me see the outcome. If I'm not convinced you didn't work on it, or you water it down, it's not going to be easy. People will go to the street. It's telling everybody that it's not saying
People
that.
go to street to do what? People go to street to do what? You have 3 seconds video. Police said it is not an evidence we have investigated. We see nothing there. You are protesting for what? You protest for investigation, right? And they have investigated. And they said they saw nothing. And you are claiming that there's something. Okay, now they'll tell you, you come and investigate the video. Go and investigate it.
10 minutes call Paparino. He said 10 minutes. The guy
That's what I'm saying. Now they will give you the phone. That this is the phone, this everything. After they have cleaned the evidence, you don't understand what I'm saying. After playing you all this while, tell you to wait, that they are under investigation. Wait. All everything you give to the police, say, don't worry, just relax. We are investigating. And now they destroy all the evidence in the way that you cannot even, in fact, you don't even know the phone that you are thinking about. Maybe they have even changed that phone. You don't even know. Whatever you are dependent on, maybe they have changed it. So they make sure they distract you and everything. And at the end of the day, they come to you. This is the phone, no, there's nothing in it. Or if you want, you can go and try. The 3 seconds you talk about, fine, we try to check it, but there's nothing. There's nothing in this particular phone, no, there's no 3 seconds. So there's no 10 minutes that we're talking about. Maybe it existed, but they have deleted it, and we have tried our best. In fact, we use different thing, machine. We couldn't get a longer version of the 10 minutes. Now, what would you do? That's what I'm asking you.
It's difficult.
You see what I'm avoiding? Me, I think ahead. And then I try to avoid it.
It's difficult. Because he keeps telling them, there's nothing.
Then it's finished. Then you just say,
no, it's not for you, my brother. It's not for you.
That's what I'm saying. That then look at what you do. I'm telling you, none of action. They have cheated me. Let me go and protest. Let me go to the street. When you go to the street, you go protest. Okay? And then they send police. That these people are stubborn. That after we spend money, police will come, they'll tell you that they spend 1 billion in investigating it, and they find nothing, and yet you are here, you are crying. You are acting like you know better. Oh yeah, you go and investigate it. They took 5 months to investigate it, they saw nothing. Oh yeah, you go and investigate it. Why are you crying? Why are you disturbing the peace of the state? Why are you disturbing the peace of the state? Now take it, would you take it or not? Why are you crying? When you can easily go try too. But they came to you when everything has been finished. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be looking at this like more like this.
I'm telling you.
Otilo, you say Otilo. They will be the one begging you, take now, please go and investigate it. Do you have engineer? Please take, this is the iPhone, take now, take.
It's not funny. Of course, you will. It's not impossible at all. Just to when the time cool you down.
And you pay your money, everything, and then this country is bad. It will end up with me. There I know what people will be saying very soon. I don't know, because I see the pattern. I see the way all of this is going. So it's like I don't know what people want. I don't know. So I'll just be watching and be advising in my own better way.
Okay. Just like Corona inquest, which he tried to douse the tension.
If you know, since I complained about Corona inquest, I said that since January of 2024, I said, why can't we do? In fact, even since last 2023, why can't we do our own autopsy?
I said the earlier the better. Let's do autopsy. Mohbad and his group, they thought, in fact, that was when Gorexy became an enemy. Because I was insisting what they should do. They became an enemy. They don't like the truth. They are working towards a particular answer. That is what I see. They are working, they already know where they are working towards. They need to delay you, suffer you, take your money, and at the end of the day, that result that you don't want, they will give it to you. Because now tell me, if Paparino right now, if I already know that at the end of the day, it is nose that killed Mohbad, that's what they will bring from me. Why should I be paying my money, waste my strength, risking myself, doing everything? Why should I be doing that? If there's already a planned, a premeditated solution, a planned solution. Sure you see? That's what I mean? So people that are wrong about, they are working towards a particular solution. The same with Wummi. Because they're not doing anything to prove Wummi wrong. Only man, because Wummi, I could need that fire. I don't belong there. I don't belong there. Okay? If you really, we can say Wummi has not done the right thing, whatever, but we have to prove with an evidence that this is what we are suspecting. But there's nobody that is going that direction. All they do is let the police investigate. So you trust police investigation. So you trust police investigation, right? Keep trusting. But the same you will come very soon and they say, this country.
But let's be realistic. There's nobody who can investigate at the police. We still have to go back to them. But you mentioned one thing, which is very, very germane and sacrosanct, that if you can go to the court,
Long time, not even long.
Yeah, you'll be saying that would have been.
Is it wise?
First one on them. That would have been the first one on them.
And even, I didn't even think he has a lawyer. Was he with a lawyer in the last, with the police?
Yes, yeah, of course, two lawyers there. They were there in the press.
No, please listen. You are very quick. When they met with the police recently, was there a lawyer there?
I'm not sure about that. Well, in the press conference, two lawyers spoke to us.
Because when I say like what I see in this case, right, there's a lot of camouflage things. For me, I love this energy. The reason why I love this energy that everybody is putting in, it is to educate the society. Okay, that our society is not a man-slaughtering environment. It's not a place people just wake up and slaughter people. So our campaign, our addressing this case, protesting conference is helping to educate people. That's one better side, and that is what social media has done. Through social media, we have achieved this to try to sensitize people, get them educated, teach them these things about it cannot be done. But when it comes to the case itself, achieving a success in this particular case, please guys listen, success in this case is to find something else that killed Mohbad, different from what has been said to us. Okay? Because we believe that something has happened to Mohbad. Okay, now, let's say everybody had agreed that it was the nurse action that killed Mohbad since 2023. All of this money spent, all of this time consumed, will not consume it, will not spend it, right? But imagine after consuming all this time, spend all this money, at the end of the day, we come back to the nurse. And we call that justice. We now say this is justice.
I'm telling you, it's not justice at all. And even if now say it's nothing. You don't know which of the nothing you have to take now.
Bro, are you sleeping? Moriri, have you guys slept? Share this soon.
No, they were just hysterical.
That is so.
Moriri, what can you say? What can you say? Terrible.
And we just need to keep hope alive. You understand? We cannot come with that pessimistic mind that it will end like that. You understand? It is, if it's worth doing, and let it also be known that we did our best. We are not God. You understand? But like, if that comes at the end of the day, there's nothing anybody will do. Yeah, you get.
When you look at the probability is so high.
But that's a failure then, that's a failure.
That's part of life. You don't go through life. You don't go through life winning everything. but you get the satisfaction that what did you do? Did you contribute? Did you give it a fight? Yes, you did, and that to me is worth it. So I wouldn't have known you if it's not for justice for Mohbad. Then I'll say, oh, there's one guy that does one analysis. You understand? You never can tell. We did our best. If
there are some people who will even get married before then. I mean, you will give birth.
Yeah, so
So
you don't know why God brought
social
everybody
connection. Maybe
together.
it's also good for social connection.
You never can tell. You understand? But we gave it a good fight. Everybody did their best. Like, even when other people have forgotten him. Yeah.
So more or less, you are giving up already.
No, it is not giving up. But we're saying, what if? And you're saying that's not the end of the world. And it doesn't mean, so at least it shows that tomorrow there's an understanding that nobody can just take anybody's life and you think people will keep quiet. No. Yes. All you care, you think those Naira Sam Larry, you think their life will remain the same. Oh, Bami Kotu, Kodadi Koma Bayo Rara.
You are not.
You understand? All these.
You yourself, you used to be a strong woman supporter. It's like I changed you. I did a lot of work on you.
Myself.
At this time. I mean,
no, you don't know. Yeah, you always take me for somebody else. That the other day you said I was the one abusing you.
And you know this. There's one more that
That's how you said I won't worry abuse you. And you were upset that day and you called my name. I was just like, from where? No. I used to be Baba Mohbad's supporter. You understand? So, when I saw some things, because it was principally because I'm from Ekiti and Baba Mohbad is from Ekiti, so I took interest in it. And I got it and I was like, yeah. But when I saw some other things and that are very like, I believe as an Ekiti man, he can do better than that. You understand? So, it's a bit disappointing.
No, the man just got carried away and lost focus. That's it.
Well,
It's truthful, but he just got carried away and lost focus. That I do support him too. Even the last thing that break my cabbage back is just the last interview he did. When he came on in the middle of the night, start talking. No, it just break my back totally. I said, no, this is too much. It's too much. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. No, it's all of those things. It's all of those things.
All right, let me continue with my show. I was
Thank you.
I was on the Jabani. Yeah, I was on the Jabani. I still have to read that. So guys, if the noise too much, let me know first because fine is turned on. Is the noise too much?
Right.
And I did nick it for you. Somebody, if you are done, please tell me.
Okay. Good night, though. Thank you.
No, I'm not leaving. I saw somebody just left. I didn't even tell me. I have to tie my towel. I was naked. People should be careful. You just leave this place.
Bye.
Yeah. You guys should let me know when you're leaving, when you're no longer there.
Okay, I'm leaving. Is that okay?
You should tell me because now I'm going to go say I'm not supposed to. Now I'm going to share up and down.
Not for me.
When I would chase me out of they will say, I don't know about the low moon. They go, no, I'm about to swear and catch me. That you see, that guy is very rude. He's very rude. Human beings, right? Just pray nothing bad happens to you because you will hear your life story. Everything about you, they'll be telling you. If you see, I'm very, very careful. You know, I'm sure I'm going to go. I want They're too much. So let me come back. If you are listening to me, you're hearing me, please tap on the screen. Let me be sure you can still hear me. If you can hear me, please tap on the screen. I want to be sure you can still hear me, okay? If you can hear me, tap on the screen, please let me know. Let me know, please. Tap, 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 tap. Tap on the screen, so that's what will make me continue. Is it noisy? Is the noise so much? Is the noise so much? Let me know. Let me tie this towel. Because by mistake, this towel if you go for this towel go for now. My nyash go open. I will begin laugh. So guys, I don't know. I want to invest. I don't know that you guys whether it's advisable. Somebody advise me. Okay. I want to invest on porn sites. And we will start with maybe Telegram. So guys, how many of you patronize me? Do you think it's better? Is that okay? All right. Yes, so guys, please, I need your advice. What do you think? Can we invest on make I know now? How many of you will sell on a video? How many of you have a video for sale? What the hell, Paparino? What the hell? So I guess, but a lot of you will come there. If I start it, a lot of you will come there. That's the thing. You will come there, but you'll be discouraging people from the beginning. Eh? A lot of you go to front site. You go to porn sites. Yeah? You putting this money in other people's hand. If good, then Moses was the first, it would be Wummi. I don't get you. Yes. How many of us are still active? If you're still active, please say confirm. Confirm for me if you're still active, say yes. If you're still active, kindly type yes. If you're still active, if you can still hear me, so I will know the next thing to focus on, please. Let me know, please, so that I don't just waste my energy. If you're still active, please type yes. Type yes. Let me see whether we can do, another round. Type yes if you're still active. Please, let's tap on the screen, everybody. Everybody, can we tap on the screen? Everybody, please tap on the screen. I'm counting. If I don't have enough yes as I want, and please do not repeat your answer. If I don't have enough yes, I'm just going to go. I'm going to go do other stuff. Like, I'm even here doing something, but I left it because I need to address this particular case. So let me know. Let me know. I need to see enough yes. Yes, if you're still here, can you type yes if you're still here? Let me know. If you're still here, can you type yes? Let me know. I can see a lot of you here, but I'm not seeing the yes. So I won't assume. I think you guys have slept off. Have you guys slept off? Let me know, because sometimes you are in the life and you're no longer there. Who is this Hazel? Hazel, you're becoming very active, and I'm noticing you, I think, for the first time. Where have you been? Where are you coming from? You're becoming very active. Yes, you're becoming very active. Oh, it's the first time and you're this active. Wow. This is great. Awesome. Amazing. Amazing. Blue film actor and producer. I'm joking now. I'm not going to go into blue film and producing. Always always hear your name on mobile case. First time seeing you. Wow. Come up, Ben. Come talk to me. Send request. Let me bring you up. Come talk to me. Come up. Let's hear you. Where did you hear about me? Come up. Let's talk about it. Hey, hi, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Paparino? does your name mean?
Paparino. The meaning of the name?
Yes.
Yes, it's just like someone who have pity, like who have mercy on other people.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I always hear your name. I don't speak Nigerian, but it's always like we'll be talking Nigerian, and then they'll be like Paparino, Paparino, Paparino. So today you just popped up, and I'm like, okay, let me check out this Paparino.
Yeah.
And boom, here you are.
There are many folks
Nice
out
to
there
meet you.
who don't agree with me on some things, so they talk about me, and I talk about them too. So it's good.
We agree to disagree.
So,
Yeah.
So how long have you been on the case?
Since September, that's when I was like, oh my God, how would anything happen to this guy? And then I saw Nicki Minaj on the stage. She was wearing the t-shirt. And then I could tell, like, you know, Wummi lying through a t-shirt. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening?
What a t-shirt?
Yes, and then I think it was a concert in America. And then she had her face on the t-shirt.
You see?
Yeah, the world is watching, actually.
You have more information than I.
I think so.
You have more information. Tell me something. What else do you know? Tell me something else.
Well, I don't want Nigerian police to come and get me from here. So just you can ask me.
Oh, come on. Don't listen. All that is just intimidation. Don't listen to those guys who intimidate people. No one is getting anybody. And myself, I'm in Nigeria here, and nobody's getting me. So
if they can't arrest Wummi, then yeah, they're not coming to arrest me, so I'm safe. You can ask me anything.
It's a free world. Like, it's not as dangerous as people say it, you know. And even those who's been arrested, they were arrested, they were released. Like, not that like they have to do something with them. There's a guy they call, whatever they call him, Sick King or whatever. That guy insults governor, president, everybody, drags them. What happened today is a free man, it goes around. So anybody who feel like, you can talk about almost anything, anything that you feel like. I mean, nobody.
Well, the thing is, does Nigeria know how like your system is looking like outside the world? Like, people are now scared to come to Nigeria because they know, like, you know, if you're locked up, you're screwed. If you don't have money, then that's it. If you're not an Igwe's son or a daughter or something, then there's no hope for you. That's how it's looking like.
How do you pronounce your name?
My name is Joy.
No. The name
Hazel
is it Hazel or Hazel?
My name is Joy. Hazel
I know. I want to pronounce this one. The one you wrote here. What is it? This one is it Hazel?
How my eyes are.
Hazel.
Hazel eyes.
Hazel eye. Hazel eye.
Hazel eyes. It's a type of eyes. They're green, they're brown sometimes,
hazel
they're
eye.
pink, they're wawa.
Okay, hazel eye. Yeah.
Hazel eye.
So hazel eye.
Yeah.
Hazel eye. You know, hazel eye. If we must talk about every domestic, incident that happens within a country. If we must talk about that, we won't visit any country. I mean, there are situations like black and white shooting in America. There are people driving into like malls, just shooting people, and these crazy things. It happened in the States and Nigeria as well. There are so many different cases, but again, that doesn't affect the tourism of that country. Politically, anybody who is into politics, fine, we have issues. If you don't come for people, nobody goes for you. If you're peaceful, there are so many attractive places in Nigeria today that you can go that are peaceful. But the people who are having issues, it is, if you look at it, they have been involved in some type of things that it is either they are not doing the right thing, or maybe, someone just wants to prove authority over them. And it's not applicable to every other person, to citizens. When was the last time you heard of any foreign citizen being abused in Nigeria like that? Or foreigner, or tourist? It's difficult.
I can tell you about the cases in Nigeria that happen, kidnapping,
But not foreigners. They respect foreigners a lot.
But for a foreigner who hasn't come there, you're thinking twice, actually. That's reality.
Nigerian foreigners are
People are
respected
asking.
anything.
People actually think maybe it's the laws there. How is your law system like? Maybe in certain countries?
Are you from Kenya?
Zimbabwe.
Oh, Zimbabwe. Is it Hakuna Matata? No, you don't speak that language. You guys are the children of Manangagwa or Manangagwa.
No, he's not my father, but he's the president.
Wow, and he's a good president.
I'm not into politics.
You see? And you interfere with Nigerian politics.
No. I'm talking about the police. Like how it looks. Like there's nobody who's ever been arrested for that.
How does the police look?
The driver,
Do you know how the police look in Zimbabwe? Do you know how the police look in Zimbabwe?
Maybe the laws differ. But how do you get someone like Wummi telling 10 different stories of how she killed the chicken? Like she'll be like, first of all, I cut the legs. And then the second time, no, I cut the head first. And then the next time, no, she says, no, I had a cow. I ate a cow. And that's not like, that doesn't move anybody. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me.
Oh yeah, her stories are not just making sense. Like that for sure, I know that. But there have to be something to prove how wrong. That is what, if you say someone, people have different personality and they speak differently. Some people, they speak and they shake while speaking, They're this kind of people that when they speak, they shake. Have you ever come across someone like that who speak and shake?
What's your definition of shaking? Lying? Or
no, shaking
not being confident.
Not being confident. Can fall for any question. Any question you ask them, they will not have that confidence, that self-esteem. She's not mentally there. She's not mentally.
Like I don't think she's mentally
stable.
Nah, I think she's being told what to say. That's why she took so long, because she had to cream this for a long time.
How to prove her wrong is what we've not just done. And that is where it all lies. Because if you claim someone is lying, you must have the truth, the fact.
Do you know who I respect, who I've really listened to the most? Dr. Kemi. Even when she came out saying, no, you guys can even get, the iCloud. Well, she's been saying a lot of things that make sense. That could have happened, but some of them are late now, There's a lot. I think a lot is at play. Money talks. That's why I think all the money Nigeria is contributing is just put a cash reward, because all these people maybe are quiet because they're being paid or they were paid. Everybody wants to benefit something at the end of the day. So, yeah, I think it'll work. Someone will definitely send you the money. It's all about money. How do you get a person like Adura, your own blood brother? Okay, fine. Blood is usually more dangerous than a friend. But how do you not say anything at all? You didn't see nothing. It's like sudden amnesia. Like everybody in that house, all of a sudden had sudden amnesia, right? I don't know. Maybe it's the law in Nigeria. Let's just leave this. Then the guy was shouting, "Move out!"
This is why.
Even the sound.
Myself. I can't even, at this point, I feel like something had happened, but how do I prove it? There is no evidence. You see?
Yeah. And I think time taking is to buy time, and then, at the end, they say, oh, well, we tried, and, people that have gotten money and stuff. I know there's a lot of acting and stuff. I don't know, but God knows, but they're buying time. A year. I'm so frustrated. I've been watching Wummi on these interviews the past 3 days or something. I think I need to just get off this. I need a break from Mobad.
Oh, you took a break?
Yeah, it's giving me anxiety.
Wow. Wow. How did you go there? How did you get to getting anxiety? Wow.
He was a nice guy. He was a nice guy, and his music was nice. I'm like, imagine right now if it done. Right now, I could feature him doing a collab with Burna, with Rema, with. That's where he was going. That's the truth. Like he was supposed to reckon with. And then you bury him with his neck sideways. Oh my God, I can't.
Just switch off that light. It's
my light.
I mean,
what's that?
They cut him short. They cut him short.
It's sad.
Yeah, just switch off his lights. They cut him short. Very sad. A lot of people cried. People came out, protested. Did a lot. That's why people came up with money.
But you know how it is in life when a situation happens, especially like at a funeral. It's like that movie, Death at a Funeral. There's lots of activities, you know that, right? The people fake crying, the people shooting movies and stuff. So right now, I don't know, what does your country think about hiring an independent investigator, totally not even maybe Nigerian, from outside the country?
It's not gonna work.
They're also gonna get paid or threatened or something.
It's not even going to work. They're not going to have the license. They're not going to have the access to be able to practice.
Why not?
There's a process, like in the government. There's a law that says only the police can investigate or crime, or private practitioners who are licensed by the government can also, they can also investigate some certain crimes, yes, but you have to be licensed with the government.
We've waited more than a year, so what's the worst that can happen if we really wait to even apply for that thing?
It's crazy.
Because seriously, nothing is working. It's like a person can just say, it's like crying wolf. Oh my God, it's a wolf.
Do you want to bring us some, do you want to bring us some investigator from Zimbabwe? Are you in Zimbabwe currently?
I am very Zimbabwean. I'm sure now.
Are you in Zimbabwe right now?
Yes, I am.
Do you know Harare?
I live in Harare. Harare means we don't sleep. Akurare. Have you been there? Have you been to Zimbabwe?
It's crazy. Zimbabwe, they have a lot of lovely women, nice people, very calm. They have good people, great people, lovely people.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm getting anxiety with this Wummi thing, because I'm a calm person, I'm a peaceful person, but
it's just somehow looks somehow strange. Like her just speaking and not even telling the right story. Like you said, right? You said, like she's talking about cutting the chicken leg, taking out the feathers step by step, and she's not even doing
the right. And she says I ate a cow, and then oops, oh my God, it was a pig with chicken legs. This is exactly how it's coming out. Like seriously.
It was a pig.
I can't imagine.
It was a pig with wings.
Exactly. The next thing is going to be a dragon. But I think, as a wife, a nurse comes in my house and kills my husband, and I don't drag her by the neck or by the leg to the police station. There's so many red flags. There's just natural things a moaning wife should do. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe she's innocent. But, my gut feeling...
Who knows? What if she's innocent? What if?
Maybe she was paid money. Because, poverty drives people to do things. You give someone 10,000 who's never even touched 1,000. What is she going to do? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. And you think, she's dead already, so...
Does she look poor? She doesn't sound poor.
No, not poor, but I don't know how she grew up. But a person who comes from money doesn't matter though, but because money is never enough. But you know, like right now, everybody knows they've got nothing to lose. Mobad is gone already. So what's the next best thing? Property, money, cars, or something, land, or you know.
Who get a property? His baby Liam.
Well, according to Wummi, isn't she was like, you bought for, you know what, I can't even, I don't know. But I think everything was done out of jealousy and money. That's what it's giving. Because I think Mobad was a person with a big heart. I think he had a big heart, and that led people who were gonna harm him close to him. And I think it's not like he didn't know they would harm him, but it's his big heart that got him here. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. See, Mobad, you asked a question. I'm trying to. You say something about Soma. Which platform Soma is taking? What do you mean? No, not you. Like someone else asked the question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's about Soma. What Soma are you talking about? Do you mean Som? Do you mean Soma? What were you trying to write? Hey, AK. Are you also in the case, AK?
Yeah, I'm here with you. I'm here with you, my God. Good morning over there.
Welcome.
Yeah. In respect of this mobile case or whatsoever, there's no how Wummi will not be taken because it's the first suspect. She is the first suspect. Because everything she's saying over there is just, she's not still saying the right thing. You understand? Because
Then what is the right thing? Do you have the right thing with you? If Wummi is not allowed.
Hold on.
Everyone is a suspect. Everyone should be arrested because nobody is saying anything.
No. See, she's the number one suspect because she's the wife. And
What do you mean by suspect? Who is the suspect?
Yeah. Everybody there, everybody around.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Let's say, okay, that I and you live in the same building, all right? And then I die. Let me say I ate something and I die. They say all of you in that building you are suspects. Would you be happy for you to be judged? Or would you like them to ask you a question about whether you know what happened to me and investigate you? Would you love that?
I would be happy, one, but two, I'm around where that thing, where you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So why are they picking me up? Why am I among?
I want to ask you a question. Let's say you were at home, okay? And your wife was at work. And something happened to you, died. Should they arrest your wife who was at work?
Now, let me tell you, the question you have now is different from the mobile case we are talking.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Because, one, my wife is not there with me. I was the only one at home.
Can you answer my question first? Can you answer my question?
No, they can't put my wife.
They shouldn't arrest your wife, right?
Yeah, because she's not there.
So we have answered the media. We have answered your question. Wummi is a spouse. So arresting people is not because they are spouse or no spouse. They are arresting everybody who was around. Okay, when the person passed. So now, when they are arrested, do you think it is fair enough for police to ask them what happened, or police should just throw them in prison?
Sure. Why is the essence of arresting them if they do not just if it's not for interrogation and questioning?
So now, if interrogated and you don't find anything that incriminates them, that put them in trouble, would you let them go or you still keep them?
It's how they were interrogated.
Hold on. the police has come out to tell us that he has interrogated them. You understand? But between me and you that we're talking now, you understand? There's no amount of what they want to tell us. You understand? What Wummi is telling us now, you understand? Should be what should have come out first from her mouth when the whole issue is coming up. You understand? Though I am not in Nigeria, you understand? But with the way everything is going, I'm not this social media that follows social media stuff. But at the same time, we need to even still clear ourselves out. Okay, fine. Something happens to your husband. Yeah. Something happened to your husband. Your husband. In brackets, your husband. You've even given birth, like you said. Your husband. And you were there. You saw the whole scenario. He died a day before you people were announcing. Something has happened within that time. Okay? So you were there as a wife. You saw everything. And you are just coming out the next day to come and start bringing up stories that they've killed Mohbad. Who killed Mohbad? That question when you were there. You understand that? So she knows everything that surrounds Mohbad.
And the brother.
And the brother.
You made a very good
You
point.
understand? Why I pick the wife? Why I pick the wife? You understand? Wife. Because she is the wife. Wife in brackets.
Next to
Wife.
king.
You understand? So that is why I said she.
And you know,
should be the
even if the wife is not there, come on, the wife is not there. Even if the wife is not there, let me see when the person dies, right? Let's even say the wife is not there. As long as you both live together, you are still going to be needed to answer some few questions. And because that question will shed light, you know, it's going to shed light on what actually happened to the person. But woman is not ready to cooperate with anything.
So
shed light.
Why I said
Where I have problem is I've been asking this question. What does the family knows that happened to Mohbad? They have to work towards that. You see?
My friend,
If the family, I don't want it to feel like it is me and you
hold on, my friend.
who is telling them what to do.
Hold on, my friend. You see, Nigeria, it is difficult for the poor to have upper hand. Very difficult.
In what sense?
Okay, see, if it's $10, let's say this will never happen to you, or Dangote, or Blue. Something of this happened. They don't need the masses before they bring out whatever they want to bring out. They don't even.
No. This is not correct. You know.
I know. Hold on.
Okay, how about the case of Timothy and Adegoke? Reference Timothy and Adegoke. Reference that.
I did not know much of Timothy and Adegoke. I'm talking of
you should know Nigerian history before we can generalize.
Hold on. I'm still talking of Mohbad something. You understand?
You are saying in Nigeria as if you know Nigerian history.
Yeah, okay. Let me take that back. Okay. Then let me say, in respect of Mohbad father, and I am as rich as this thing. You understand? I know what to do. I know the way to go about it. I don't even need the noise they are just making up and down. You understand what I'm saying? The man himself cannot even stand his ground because he does not even know where to go, does not even know his right and left. Because you see people donating money, they are even pushing him here. My son died. You are donating money for me because my son died.
He's enjoying the money, he's not taking it.
Yeah.
You understand that kind of a thing?
I think Wummi's case is actually screwed because her mother is an ex-cop, corrupt, like they say. Cops protect each other.
Because the father and the mother does not have. See, that case will not see any light as the way they are doing it. You understand?
Money
Where
talks.
I have issue with the father, right? The father looking for justice should have more information more than the public. Okay, he should have more information, more evidence, and knows that okay, truly, Mohbad was killed, and have some information, some certain information. They cannot be close to Mohbad and the Mohbad family and be completely devoid of information.
Releasing info means no more money, my guy.
Hold on, my brother. See, this life, it is what they want you to know, you will know. Do you understand? The man is doing all his best to know, but it is still what they want you to know, you will know. Okay, fine, look at the immediate brother, what they call. Until now, Adura has not been released to the father. Okay, fine, my son died. Okay, this is another boy. You understand? Let me go and stay with my father. You understand?
He's hiding from something. He can't face his father.
Your voice is penetrating me as well. There are some things some people will tell me I will disagree with them, but you are telling me and it's sinking into my head. You are using some kind of power to speak to me.
No. There is a spirit between his father and his son. Connection. You understand?
They're supposed to comfort each other at a moment of grief.
You understand? Okay,
and
fine.
I think he knows what he did. He can't face his father. Like his heart can't. Like his conscience can't.
My son died. Your son died. Your son. Adura is also.
And the last son standing.
And they will not want anything to happen to Adura as well. Because you understand what I'm saying? So they need to release Adura for him, but they cannot release Adura for him because Adura will expose a lot of things to the father.
Exactly.
So Adura is caged.
Now something is not right.
You understand? Adura is caged already. And the person in bracket that.
So how then do we get mother? They are all caged.
Hold on.
Too late.
Hold on to this brother. Yapini Onikoma Panio. I give birth to you as a mother. Does not mean I will kill you off. In brackets, that Mohbad's mother, in brackets, she's not a good woman.
Sure.
It's really sad. I want justice.
You know what I think?
Like, to my own best of knowledge.
I think no better.
Don't forget only ẹni tó bá wọ bàtà ló mọ ibi tí ẹsẹ̀ ti ń ta ọ́. Okay.
What does that mean?
That means it is whoever that is in a particular condition who can explain what they are going through. If you're not in certain condition, certain situation, you can understand what the person who is in the situation is going through. Is that fair enough?
But can I say something? You know how it is when people are grieving? You know, no matter what, like let's say there's a tragedy. No matter how Mama Mohbad or Baba Mohbad was not speaking, that's what happened. That tragedy naturally would bring you guys together. Not that they were gonna have a wedding or whatever.
Yes, I'm trying to provide
naturally.
I'm trying to provide reason why she may find her own. I'm coming. I'm trying to provide reason why Mohbad mother may find her own reason, may find it reasonable enough. For example, she may be thinking this way, that I've lost one son. Okay, should I lose my own brother Darusha and also lost my son, my other son again? That please let the investigation be done. It is not. Sorry, this is not. I'm not the one who will come out and expose my own children again for them to be killed. Okay, I'm just going to wait for investigation.
I think with people, you should look at the background, how they grew up and what had happened. That's how I'm looking at Mom Mohbad. She is a woman who was still bitter about how her relationship ended with Mom Mohbad. So that also contributed. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things happening with Mohbad's mom. not just this case, but she brought that too, and she's bringing all that bitterness and all that one. And this was the opportunity to get back to Mohbad. This was the best and only one.
My sister, let me now tell you something. You see, women, everybody, I'm sorry, you're sorry, women, we have the good one and we have the bad ones. You understand? And we need to be very, very careful, women, when it comes to dealing with women. And Mama Mohbad, like I've said, she has a lot of questions to answer. Because if I'm in her shoe, I know what I will have done. Going back to
would you choose your son over your brother?
Yeah. Going back to your ex-husband, which is Baba Mohbad, would be the first thing she will have done. They should come together as one to find what has really happened to this boy. But she is fine with making a decision, holding another one. The Baba is left him. The only person I think is really fighting for that justice a little bit is the father. The woman is not fighting for it. She knows what is in there, but she can't just say. You understand? Because
she got paid. I think money is a big factor.
I think the woman knows a lot better, but she's just messing it up for that man.
The mother would know first about how my son died than the dad. That's naturally.
The question here is my son died. My son. And she's doing this thing. I don't think she's even feeling itself. She's just crying all this year.
No. She's not in it now. A mother would have been the one louder than the father.
Yes.
And was she the one who got there first? And I think at the beginning, the dad said, no, she called me and said I was way, I don't know. But then I met her. And then he bumped into her while going there. But a mother is more louder. That's why I'm saying, even Wummi, when that nurse did that very second, she would have dragged that nurse to the police station when they were fake going to some hospital or whatever. But you wouldn't just let her walk. You wouldn't do that. I think she was she was placed. She's I don't know, that the whole situation doesn't make sense, even for anyone. Like someone dies, like your husband dies, your wife dies, and this doctor did it, and she's just gonna disappear? No, man, this was scripted. A lot is not adding up.
No, you are saying where I'm going. That's why I said the woman has a lot of questions to answer. That is just
exactly why Wummi and Wummi's mother were supposed to be loud about this. Oh my God, what happened?
Wummi the husband, Wummi the wife, and Mohbad's mother have already hold on to a lot of information. You understand? Because I was so skeptical when they said Mohbad died, and after everything, now that we are now coming out to grant interview, the first question I asked myself, then why the noise all over in Nigeria?
Now. Yeah,
why did you just come out at that instant that come? Nobody.
I think now is damage control.
This is what happened in the house. I think if she had said this at the beginning, nobody will start carrying play card. Everybody will not start coming out. You will bring out a lot of Nigerians. You will bring a lot of people out. You will bring a lot of things out. You will use this thing to do cash out.
I think the lawyer, isn't the dad was like, when I got there was a lawyer in the house. That is the first thing. A lawyer for me. I think that lawyer, they gave them wrong information. The lawyer gave them the wrong direction. I think if they had a different lawyer, it could have played out different. And it could have been squashed a long time ago. And you would not even have been, taken out of the grave again and stuff. So I think they should have found, professionals to actually, because, it's going to go on and on. The next thing, people are going to be fighting about money. That's the next thing. People have forgotten about Mohbad being the Mushe. They're now talking about money. Where's the money? Money's going there. Where's money? This. I think, personally, people should just put that money in one basket for a reward. Because all these people are driven by greed. You know what I mean? all these people are being driven by greed, or they're being paid to shut up, or they've been paid already, and maybe they've got evidence against them. Because I heard they did a pact, they did a pact not to speak or something. You know, there's no smoke without fire. So maybe they'll tell you, no, we know where you live, we know your parents will kill your parents because the money is there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, because were all those 15 people staying at that house? Like, did they stay there? Like, or they were just fans, or they were friends?
There's a lot that
like the day Mobile times.
There's a lot that is not handled up. There's a lot. Even the investigation, that's why I was talking to my brother. Even the police in Nigeria now, they are easy to just change anything they need to change. They're not even doing the right thing they need to do. You understand?
I think it's because of Wummi's mom. Otherwise, everybody should have been taken to the police station and then interrogated individually, separately. Separately, individually.
They really covered for her, which is not going to happen in another country, but Nigeria.
Exactly. Because as long as my mom is a cop, and apparently she had a top position or something, she obviously used to help people with corrupt things. So she can actually go back and say, no, if you don't treat my daughter well, I'm going to talk about this, and that, and maybe they're friends. You know what I mean? Cops protect each other naturally.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem, and then I think on their script they were like, nah, Wummi's mom can't be shouting and talking too much, and Mohbad's mom, like both of you cannot afford to talk loud at the same time. So one of you is supposed to work undercover with the cops and stuff. Because imagine if Wummi's mom was as loud as Mohbad's mom.
This would have.
It can't. Mohbad's mom and Wummi's mom, the difference is Wummi's mom, for her to be a cop, she went to school. She's mentally a bit up a bit. Mohbad's mom, I don't know, she worked in the market or something. I don't think she's well educated as. So you got two different personalities. So they have to play two different roles. But as far as, let's say my dad is the cop or an ex-cop, I can go around the country committing any crimes and get away with it. Otherwise, the first day, everybody was supposed to be interrogated individually. That's when like different stories coming about. Everything was messed up on the first time. And even her, the moment he starts the third injection, she said, the moment that happens, I'm not taking him upstairs for Akon because he was feeling hot. I'm calling 911. I'm calling an ambulance. What? Does Nigeria not have ambulances? You know what I mean? Some things are just so obvious. And then I took him upstairs to thingy Liam. Like when he was getting an injection, I was cooking, and then I had to feed Liam in the other room while your husband is in a room with a nurse, a female. Come on now.
And
I don't know. I don't think it's me.
That's why I said no. That is why I said Wummi has a lot of questions to answer. My husband, that's why I put in bracket. Is dying.
And the bruises on her face. Like Nigerian women, like in the morning, do they put like a scarf on their face?
It was the next.
Do they put it like a?
Oh shit, man, fuck. The next.
Even in the funeral. The bruises on her face. Come on now.
Yeah. That is why I said it in question that Wummi has.
The bruises were just enough evidence as the next of kin. Why is your husband dead and you've got bruises on your face?
In America, such will never happen and you go scot-free. Never.
She might not. Karma might hit her different ways. She might actually go scot-free. I mean, imagine the number of people in prison right now who are not guilty. Think about that. So it's very easy because a lot of evidence was tampered with. It's like, you get into a crime scene, people leave fingerprints and there's already, that's what happened there. So I don't think we're going to get justice for Mohbad unless if they lock them up and start shooting them one by one. It's like, I don't know. It's a joke. But something serious has to be done.
Justice for Mohbad is
people can't be opening businesses like there's this video Paparino showed. She's like showing her hair, and she's like, is that how Nigerian women grieve? Like if my husband was in the mortuary right now, if I got Rasta, I think I would have bald hair right now. I don't think I would even put makeup. I would be the most miserable person because I don't think I would sleep knowing my husband is in the mortuary and I'm busy fighting over land or anything. All that material stuff won't mean anything. Won't mean anything. And I don't think my heart will let me bury my husband with his neck on the side. Like, is it like shortage of coffins or something? What was it? I don't know. I don't get that. Was it because he was tall? Please make me understand that, because that doesn't make sense.
No, it's not even making sense. It's not even everything that happened to that guy is not even adding up. It's not even adding up.
Do you guys have a 911 like an emergency number? Let's say something happened.
Nothing.
There's no. What about ambulances? What about ambulances?
There are some private hospitals that has all these things that you can just immediately call. They will come around and pick. Yeah, there are some private hospitals. I know Lagos State hospitals.
Are they so few that a person has to be? Are they so few that a person has to be taken from one item to another and then another? Like, did they say they carried them on a bike? What? There's a word they were using. Carry something.
When there was a traffic on the way, they was on the road, they have to bring him out, put him on a bike, and fly him.
How did they
use the bike to?
And who was holding? Like how? Like I'm imagining the scenario exactly. Who was it? They put him in front? Like it doesn't make sense. Like okay, fine. They were speedy. Okay, they got on a bike.
Everything she said is not making no. Before he even gets to that stage, before he went inside with him, before he got to that stage at all.
Then the other thing is this lady called Iya Mojo, I don't know, Oya, her daughter got married recently. But it sounds like Iya Bojo, the one was saying he died inside, not outside. That woman. How come everybody just like is acting like that never happened? Like she never said that.
Yabojo, to my own, she has a good side and she has a bad side too. You understand? I will now surely condemn Yabojo, and at the same time, I will also condemn her character because she did not take her time to study what was on ground before she jumped into the scenario. Or maybe she knows.
So it was for clout. Was she doing it for clout?
Yeah, maybe she knows and she just overlooked everything and she just jumped into what she's not meant to say, what she's not meant to see. Because one, Yabojo later came out, like you said, that she died inside the house, not outside the house, like you said. So definitely, even when they were carrying him on the bike, carrying him inside the car, carrying him everything, he's already dead. They knew. So all these paparazzi, they just carried him out whatsoever. It was just for showing sin. That they should see that maybe they tried or they did not try. You understand? They already knows he's dead inside. So all these things in Nigeria, something. You see, Nigeria, that's why if I'm from Nigeria, and I'm happy that I came from Nigeria, but saying a lot of things in Nigeria, you understand, you see that a lot of things is not happening. That's why I said the poor will not be having their way always. You see, the rich will always have their way because there's money to float, there's money to spend, there's everything to use their power when it comes to all this kind of a thing. But when it comes to the poor, you understand, okay, there's nothing stopping. If Baba Mubad is extremely rich, let's say he's very rich, he's a rich man, you understand?
It could have been sorted a long time ago, yeah.
So I've been settled, you understand? I'm sure even the police will not even want to get into this because they know how powerful the man is. You understand? If it's like Eric Gaza now or Koya, can anything of such happen? Even though the police will keep quiet. You understand?
What about someone said she had put the status on I think on WhatsApp or Facebook that someone had put Mubad had died before, like they said it was deleted. Do you remember that? Someone was was like, someone wrote that Mohbad is dead earlier, and then they deleted it.
Yeah, good morning, my dear. Wummi accepted that Mohbad died in the house in her CTC. So how come, if you accept that your husband died in the house, as she stated in the coroner inquest, okay? How come you guys put him on a bike going to the hospital now?
This is what I just said.
And when you get to the first hospital, both of them, they observe motives are setting.
I don't think they went anyway. I don't think so. Since there's no evidence of a hospital thing, I don't think there's any way that was gone to, or maybe they will pay the receptionist some money. But I don't think you can actually be on a bike with a dead body. I'm trying to figure it out.
You might be right, because it's even dicey. CCTV, how Mohbad was brought into the hospital didn't publish anything.
All of them.
It's crazy. This
pictures taking a familiar person.
This happened in the heart of Lagos.
Public area.
Like, so it's not a rural area where there is no CCTV camera or a substandard hospital.
People would have taken photos.
These are standard hospitals with cameras. These are standard hospitals with CCTV cameras. You couldn't show us how he was brought in as an evidence to the public. You couldn't. It's kind of dicey because we don't know if the hospital are compromised. So if you say your husband was at home and you place him on the bike, how that is possible? When you try to listen, when you try to listen to this lady and you put one or two things together in what she's saying, it kind of confusing herself because they don't make sense what she's saying. Now you come here to say you have to call another nurse. And she was given that narrative, she jumped again from, because if you listen, go back again and play it over and over again. And I think when Paparino comes again, I'm going to do that. I got the video, I listened to it again. She was narrating something. She discovered that I've already given out too much information. She retrieved from that line and she jumped to another line. When she said, when we got home, we have to call another nurse. Another nurse? To do what?
Then who is that other nurse?
That's the question, because you've taken this guy to 2 good hospitals. They've already confirmed him. And
no one saw that. Nobody, absolutely no one saw that.
Yeah, you're not saying. After which hospital said that the rigor are setting, you're not brought him back home.
Exactly.
Another nurse to come and do what? To come and confirm if he is actually dead or not. So the question I expected Isabella to ask me is that, why did you allow your husband to be taken back home for local environment? After which
what about his brother?
The brother was present. They are all accomplished.
That's what I'm saying with it. There's too much next of kins to not say anything out of 15 people.
They are all accomplished.
It's too much.
And that is why we
they didn't like him.
Mr. Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Do you know, sometimes some people will start talking and inspiration will start flowing. Now, yesterday I made this request from Paparino, and right now, as you are just speaking, I'm going to add something to it. I wish Paparino I requested for a special side-by-side with all, collections of all Wummi's interview and her testimonies. If possible, let there be a poster of when he wants to do the show. Yeah,
and
you're gonna act a movie, you're gonna act it. Some of us are good in directing. There should be.
That's what I was saying. She talks like 5 stories.
So, yeah, like the point you just made now, that she confirmed that her husband died in the house.
At home, yes, she did that.
Yes, at home.
She did.
So, if her husband died at home, why are you taking him to Perez? And they need to hear, so that when she's going for interview,
let them know what they are interviewing her on.
Exactly.
Because I don't see, these people are not asking her questions.
They don't
Exactly.
know much about the case.
I think they were told you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that, you can't talk about that.
Yes,
Mr. Rotimi, please. They knows about the case.
okay.
You understand? This is Nigeria where see, most of all those things you are watching is not live. Some of them are edited.
They are recorded. Yes, you're right.
Some of them are edited. So it is what they want us to hear. We are hearing. And part of what we want to hear.
But it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. 3 different programs and then the same vibe.
What we want to hear, what they even published out for us to hear, there are even a lot of things to be picked up from it. If this was in another country, Wummi is finished already with what she has said.
I'm telling you.
To run such
Driver, Wummi, the brother, everybody, because no one is saying
just
anything.
Wummi's episode only. I think it will take us
Her
like
face at the funeral.
2
Her
weeks
swollen
to
face.
Because everything she said here, she has really eaten herself on the leg. Because one.
But give her the rope to hang herself. I think she should keep doing it. I think it's good because a lot is coming out. She's pissing off a lot of people and stepping on toes and making people talk.
I'm still saying it, right? Your husband, they say your husband in bracket is dying inside.
You said my soulmate, he's my soulmate.
My soulmate is dying inside. He's dying until when he dies before he
and you bury him with his neck on the side.
And you tell me there's nothing going on?
If I tell you something that I sense in this interview, that she knew she might go down, right? She wants to implicate as many as possible who she thinks
it's too late.
They cover for her. Yes.
The weak ones.
The weak ones, exactly.
She's getting rid of the weak ones.
Exactly. Because
now, I think